wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quite so thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy, the enemy is everything. It's
hey, baby!
Spreading like a rare disease, but I won't let it get to me. Baby. I don't need your therapy. Hey, I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the gas, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
You know what, guys? I really think, you know, they should like free Natureboy. And you would like for me to show you why they should free him? Because this is the perfect citizen that we want in our community. Yes, bring him back out to the community. He is the perfect citizen, the nerve of us. We need more people like him to come on back out, right? You know what I'm saying? The nerve, the absolute nerve. This is what we need in our community. You know what I'm saying? I think I had a change of heart right here. I got a change of heart. I think because of all his contributions, we need more people like him to come out and teach our children. You know, we need him. We need him to come back on social media because his lessons are so great. You can learn so much. How dare us keep him for spreading his message? So let's look at some of these messages. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at some of these messages because I have a change of heart. I have been wrong. The nerve of me. The nerve of me. I'm gonna start with let's go. The nerve of me. This what we need in our community. You know, I have seen the light. God dang it.
Y'all guys need to know so y'all can stop supporting his work. Providing. This is just a throwback. My internet want to mess up, but We're going to check it out.
The nerve of me. This is exactly what we need in our community. Yes, the nerve.
This motherfucker said and shit. We gonna get to it. Hide your animals and shit. Hide your animals. You know what I mean? We got Nestle crunching and shit, this whole nine. Let's listen to Natureboy, see what he says.
Because it felt good. I did that shit when I was a kid. It felt good to me. And the dog liked to, I like to lick my penis. I used to let the dog lick my penis. I like to lick my penis. I used to let the dog lick my penis. I like to lick my penis. I used to let the dog lick my penis. I like to lick my penis. I used to let the dog lick my penis. I like to lick my penis. I used to let the dog lick my penis. Now a lot of people hear that, record that, they gonna say this nigga crazy. They gonna say this nigga crazy. They gonna say this nigga crazy. But I want y'all to know I'm letting that shit out because I want people to know, like, yo, it's the type of shit that we be going through.
Now
it might not be your personal thing that you did, but you did something that you would never say to nobody, but it was some weird shit you did, bro. And until you're able to talk about that shit openly, you're right. I'm not one of you. Because I could be real with myself. Do I crave having the dog lick me now?
Oh, yes. We're going to start off with why we need this ninja back in the... Yeah. I did that video. I'm sorry, guys. That was not me in real time. That was a video I did about 3.5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. Yeah, so that wasn't me in real time. Yes, we're going to say this is what we need in our damn and back in our community. I have been wrong. God damn it. We need more people coming out here messing with dogs. That's number one. This is what the people say. This is what they want. We're going to give it to them. Give it to them. Mr. TKO. Mr. Lady D. And whomever else. The whole big old crew. And they watch this. Because he didn't say it not more than once. He said it about 3 or 4 times. One time on here and one time on Bigo. And we're going to get back again to how people on Bigo, these disturbed people on Bigo, the Bigo god that he is. Yes. They were like, yeah, people used to hunt baby dog. Oh, no, we did not. Y'all men, something wrong with y'all men. Speak for yourself. I don't know about that. I know a lot of men boys took showers and stuff, long showers, but I am wrong, you know. And then we're gonna get back to this, right? And then God dang it, the beautiful way, you know, the loving father that he is. He's just so freaking loving. Again, the nerve of freaking us. Let him out. The nerve of us. We should be ashamed of ourselves, dag it. Yes, we should.
Hello, everyone.
Be ashamed.
Welcome to another Inner Life.
With this perfect citizen. Being that.
What did they call themselves? The Beam Team and 2 little clips on what
the beautiful father that he is. Let's check him out. And watch the loving words. The loving words. He's just such a good dad. He's gonna call him all types of beautiful names. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Real fast. Let's see.
Run it out. Fuck wrong with you, homie? That's right. Toughen up. Yeah. There you go. Run it off. Don't raise no little. So then this is how I hit me. Get up. Good. Drop. Yeah. Keep it moving. Yeah. Come on. Keep walking. I know it hurt. What I say? Keep walking. Fuck wrong with you. That's right. Run it out. fuck wrong with you, homie? That's right. Toughen up. Yeah. There you go. Run it off. Don't raise no little me. So then this is how I hit it.
He said, "What the F is wrong with you?"
So that is him.
That's when that poor baby got bit. If y'all remember, that baby was eaten up. Yes, he was. He was eaten up, and that poor baby was suffering. If y'all remember the whole video, he didn't give two hot and hoots.
You guys might have seen this. This was a famous one.
I don't let kids there. You know why I don't let kids around me, other people kids around me? Because the way I am. See me, I like to be naked. Let me tell you a little son about Natureboy. See me, I'm a real human. See my kids, when I see my son, this is how I treat my son. We naked together. My son started being ashamed of his body. And I seen it happen. I didn't want that to happen. They made him ashamed of his body. They showed him that he was naked. I did not want him to know he was naked. I
just want to let you know the boy is about 2 years old. I don't know how a 2-year-old who runs around with no pamper on is ashamed of his body. But you let this good citizen right here, this good ace boom coon citizen tell it. Yes, let the citizen tell the story.
Son, look here. I didn't even want him to be in a world where he knew he was naked. I wanted my son to be so pure that he never knew he was naked. I take bath with my kids. I'm naked with my kids. I have sex in front of my kids.
Bitch, what?
I have sex in front of my kids. I have sex in front of my kids. I'll never be ashamed of sex. My son be breastfeeding and I'll be making love to his mom. That's me, bro.
Bitch, what?
That's how I get down around kids. I try to keep their purity. I don't want to take their purity away by covering myself up. They're going to be ashamed and cover themselves up. And I'm pure at heart. So you can think in your mind, if I let another kid here, I'm going to have to change.
Don't think I ain't got some old good ones.
So that your kid could be comfortable around me. No, I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids.
Bitch, what?
My son comes up and grabs my penis.
What? Bitch, what?
My son comes up and grabs my penis. I let him grab my penis.
Like I said, I am so wrong for this outstanding citizen that we have talking about these good things that your God, your three God, being that he's an upstanding citizen, and we can't look at nothing else, and we know for a fact he may have did some bad things, but not that. He made it. He didn't do that, dude. No. He don't do that. That's what y'all say. That's what y'all said. We didn't say that, but y'all standing strong. So I thought I'll just go back to my videos and see, what y'all talking about. Now I understand. I truly understand now. You gonna go back there? Yes, we are. Because we have been wrong all these years. We've been doing this. And remember, this video I'm showing you, it's crazy. I didn't even look for them, right? I didn't even look for them. Them suckers pop. You can tell when your old videos pop up on you, when you've been looking for your videos and can't find them. Now your old videos are finding you. Hold on. Uh-oh, my charger. Come on, charger. Be nice now. There we go. There we go. Uh-huh. Let me just see what you guys got to say about this outstanding. Yes, yes, and yes. This is what you want in your community, right? I know he did a little bad thing, you know. F the kids, F the dogs. Uh-huh. F the innocent. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. He made the boy call. Look how he said, look how quick he switched on his own son. And then he tried to make it sound like he was being that good, tough father. But you notice, he switched on that little boy. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. This outstanding citizen that we have here. We have been wrong all this time. Yes, we have. Mm-hmm.
You guys might have seen this. This is a famous one.
Okay? I don't let kids there. You know why I don't let kids around me, other people, kids around me? Because the way I am. See, me, I like to be naked. Let me tell you a little something about Natureboy. See, me, I'm a real human. See, my kids, when I see my son, this is how I treat my son. We naked together. My son started being ashamed of his body. And I seen it happen. I didn't want that to happen. They made him ashamed of his body. They showed him that he was naked. I did not want him to know he was naked. I said, son, look here. I didn't even want him to be in a world where he knew he was naked. I wanted my son to be so pure that he never knew he was naked. I take bath with my kids. I'm naked with my kids. I have sex in front of my kids.
Bitch, what?
I have sex in front of my kids. I have sex in front of my kids. I'll never be ashamed of sex. My son be breastfeeding and I'll be making love to his mom. That's me, bro.
Bitch, what?
That's how I get down around kids. I try to keep their purity. I don't want to take their purity away by covering myself up. They're going to be ashamed and cover themselves up. And I'm pure at heart. So you can think in your mind, if I let another kid here, I'm going to have to change the way I am so that your kid can be comfortable around me. No, I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids.
Bitch, what?
My son comes up and grabs my penis.
What? Bitch, what?
Oh, video, Black Joe.
Comes up and grabs my penis. I let him grab my penis. I had sex with his mom. I'm making love to his mother. After I'm done, I'm laying there chilling. He grabbed my penis. He's playing with my penis. I let that happen.
Bitch, what?
I might have to drop a dime on them niggas. My son play with my penis. He like, I say, yeah, you got one too. They kids, they want to know. I don't want to hide shit from them. I make love right in front of them. I make love to their mama right in front of them. Like a real man. I don't like that shit for sure, bro. I don't like that shit. That's how I get down, homie. That's just me. And if I did that around other people's kids, they would put me under the fucking jail. You can't be a real human. That's why I don't let nobody kids here but mine, homie. Because I ain't about to alter my life for no one. I walk around naked. Might have to drop a dime on them niggas.
That was in Mexico in a Palenque. He had breasts while he was there filming.
Yeah. This is the outstanding citizen. Yes, he is. But I mean, being that everybody likes to talk about, being confused and stuff, like we so you know what, this y'all God, right? I don't know if y'all gonna hear this one, but listen carefully about our outstanding citizen, because he stand out.
Wow, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping. I'm going to have to change the way I am so that your kid can be comfortable around me. No, front of your kids, my son comes up and grabs my penis. I let him grab my penis. I had sex with his mom. I'm making love to his mother. What the hell did you just say? Just jack off and give me some milk.
Now, I don't know if y'all remember that one. He said to her when the baby was hungry, just jack off and give her some C-U-M-M-M. I don't know if y'all heard it correctly, but I don't know if y'all remember. But it's going to play over. I'm going to do the dog over again, girl. Yes, we are. This is what outstanding citizens do. Right? And these are the people support this. They support all of this. But we are wrong. We are wrong. I told you, hide them. And again, some of the videos, if you hear me speak, it's not me in real time. But again, I want you to hear. I don't know if y'all be able to hear. And then it's crazy when you have to laugh it off. You have to laugh these things off with this man.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping. I'm going to have to change the way I am so that your kid can be comfortable around me. No, I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids. My son comes up and grabs my penis. I let him grab my penis. I had sex with his mom. I'm making love to his mother. What the hell did you just say? Just jack off and give me some milk.
God dang nugget. I had it right where I wanted it at. Now you want to play with me? Okay, here we go. Uh-huh. This who y'all want. Uh-huh. Want.
The reason to kick her out too. And they decided just to stay in Mexico because they believed in the message and they didn't leave. And then he was like, okay, y'all really didn't leave. Y'all stayed out there by yourselves and y'all stayed in tune with the message. So he let them come back.
Okay. So I know you can't speak for the group. I know you only can speak for yourself. So I don't know if you heard, if you're aware of one time he was on live and he said he and Velvet were sitting next to each other. And he made the statement when Velvet was pregnant, which her name then was Eliana. He said, Eliana is pregnant with my next wife. And I just wanted to get your thought statement.
Honestly, I don't know that. I didn't hear that statement. The rule was that if he was on live, you have to be listening to his live.
Listen to what she got to say carefully about this outstanding citizen.
And obviously, I didn't follow all the rules. So I personally missed that live. So I don't know if he actually said that verbatim because I feel like sometimes people do have misinformation. But if he did say that's fucking weird, right? I there's no other way around that.
Listen.
So yeah, if he did say that, then that's weird and that's not cool. I can say that in Nicaragua, he started saying some weird shit like that though. I forgot about that. You just kind of refresh my memory. He was saying like he would always watch different videos of like cults and tribes. He started actually showing us videos of different cults and tribes, and that's when I started realizing like, oh, I never heard of a cult before him showing me the information of a cult. He was watching a tribe video, and in a particular tribe, the father breaks the virginity of the daughter. And he was just like, what? He just was like,
this outstanding citizen is showing them videos of fathers breaking the VJJ of their babies, right? So he's testing the boundaries, this outstanding citizen that he is. Because they, at this point, they can't say no. So then he's letting them know what I'm going to do, right? And now when I won't play the one with the baby when his thing grow, because I'm not going to do that, but y'all know what happened there. He tests the waters even more because he want to see, he want to give us a shock reaction because he want to see what we going to say or do. So he starts off small and they keep up in the ante. They keep up in the ante, right? So he's having these conversations and showing them videos of these members talking about this is what they do to their daughters. And
he was just like, what he just was like, what do y'all think about it? But that was always how he would like insinuate something, just like
trying to implant an
how
idea.
Do y'all think about eunuchs?
Trying to implant the idea. Yeah.
Right. So he was like, what do y'all think about this? And I was like, hell no, like no, like that's incest. No, you can't. No. And then Velvet started asking me, she was like, are you sure you want to do this? Like, beautiful. I thought it was amazing. And I was just like, wow, like this is the lifestyle like that I want to live. And I just loved it. I loved it. I thought it was beautiful. I didn't know it was an entire group until, I was a few more videos in. Originally it was just a video of him. And I started seeing like clips of other people. I'm like, well, okay, it was a group of people. And literally it was like everything just was happening like in sync. Because I found his videos, I started getting in tune with his teachings, and then literally one of the members had posted about they're accepting people, and I was like, living in tune with nature, only listening to his videos, only watching the lives, and like that. I was just really, it's the frequency to join. That's why he just messaged me. So he messaged me and he said, "Are you ready to join your soul family?" And I was like, "Absolutely." And he was just like, "Okay." He calls me on FaceTime, and it was him and Velvet, and he was just like, wow, like you're really in nature. He sees me like in my tent, he sees my bottles of Fiji water, and he's just
you dedicated.
Yeah, he's like, okay, so you really took the knowledge and applied it. He's like, I never really saw that before. He's like, okay, I like that, I dig that. And he was just asking like, when can I come? And I was like, I can buy my ticket now. And he's like, okay, buy your ticket. He told me to buy my ticket for Cancun, and then Velvet, he was asking me about my chart. Keep going, or you want to ask another?
Okay, so you come into the group and you go there to be his wife. So at this time, they had already what, did Velvet already have the baby at that?
No, she was pregnant. She was maybe like 5 to 6 months pregnant. She was fairly new still, like in the middle, mid-trimester type.
Okay. So she was pregnant, and then you came, and then you were to be their second or into the relationship. So how did that go? Like, did you like transition into that well? Because when I started watching you when you were with Musa. So that's when my introduction. So
no, I did not transition well into it at all. Like at first, like I thought it was going to be great. Like I was very excited. I flew into Cancun. Everyone picked me up from the airport. Everybody seemed so loving and warm. I'm like, okay, like we did it. So it calmed my nerves a little bit until later on that night. We got back to the Airbnb. Everyone's still friendly. I'm just watching. I'm just watching my dad, like what's going on in the environment. And I'm just talking to Velvet because, she's going to be my now sister wife. And we're talking and we're actually vibing. We're getting along. And she would walk out of the room, and then he would come into the room. Natureboy would come into the room, and he'd be like, oh, she's feeling a little nervous. So he would like trying to tell me like she felt uncomfortable, even though when I talked to her, she didn't seem uncomfortable.
She was
But
like, you feel like she was like intimidated by you as far as
no, I'm saying I didn't feel that she was intimidated by me, but when she would leave the room, he would come back and tell me that. And so I would do things to make, I would like just try and do more things to make her feel comfortable with me. And we were dancing and stuff. And then, he was like, all right, everybody, it's a wine night. We're going to have wine. And I'm like, okay, so it's a party. Like, he's like, yeah, we're going to celebrate you being my wife coming in. So he got wine. And I'm thinking we're all going to go out there and have a party. Like, you have a party, everybody dancing together. And I noticed that nobody in our room moved. Like, he didn't move, Velvet didn't move. And so
Day one,
I'm like, okay, so we're not going to
Day one.
So like, where the party at?
So we're going to drink in the room. Got it.
Right.
So I'm just like, okay, so I'm just dancing with her in the room. We're just chilling. And I just noticed he kept calling men into the room. And I'm just on high alert. I'm in a new environment. I'm surrounded by like 20 different people I don't know.
Where were you guys at this time? I didn't.
Cancun.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Right. So I'm just on high alert. He just kept bringing other men in the room. And I felt like every time he brought another man in the room, he was watching my reaction. I just felt him watching me all the time. Like,
trying to see, like, if you're choosing up type of thing.
Right. And so it started making me feel uncomfortable because he kept doing it so much. He wasn't saying that he was doing this, but this was my perception. And so I eventually said, like, hey, like, are you trying to pass me off to another man? Like, is there a reason? He's just like, no, he just smiled. Like, he has like this charming smile. He's like, no, that's not it. I just really needed some stuff fixed in the room. I just want to make you feel comfortable. And I'm like, okay. And I just noticed, like, he kept asking me to drink. And I'm like, I'm good. Like, at this point, I noticed that you're watching me. Like, and it's just, so I just felt like he wanted me to drink. Because, some people feel like you show the real side of you when you drink or whatever. But I just stopped drinking. I just, it just became not a party. It was like we were just sitting there, and it was just kind of gotten comfortable.
You had your guard up at that point. Like, you couldn't enjoy yourself because your guard was kind of up.
Right. But I was still semi-open, and he started asking me questions about myself, just trying to get to know me. And then it turned into, he was like, I want to know the juicy stuff. Like, I want to know, like, everything.
Like a real nigga moment type of thing?
This was before the real nigga moments. That turned into something in Mexico. But yes, pretty much a real nigga moment. This developed into those.
Okay.
And, I opened up about a sexual assault I had experienced. And like, his whole personality shifted after that. Like, he went from this charming, like, funny guy to like I don't know, just very intense. And then he became very demonic. Like,
after you explained like what you had been through, he
just like literally it was a switch, and he just started calling me a liar. Like, with my experience, I just opened up about my experience, and he's just like, you're a liar. And like, I'm just like, I don't know what. I'm like, no, this is what happened to me. And he's just like, no, you're lying. Like, and then he was just like, this is probably what really happened. And he kept like adding shit to my story and switching it up and saying like, you wanted it pretty much. Like that's pretty much what he was trying to push on me. I'm like, no, like, that's not what happened. Like, I really trusted these people, and it didn't happen that way. And he just, he was like really like getting into me, cursing me out, like.
And this was your first night?
My first night. And and so I'll jump to that after. But yeah, I was eventually, it went on for hours, like literally him berating me. And so it was like 2 hours maybe, and I was just literally just curled up in my corner, just like crying, like, can you stop? Like, I didn't understand.
He was that day.
And then he finally stopped. And then he was like, okay, it is what it is. At that point, I was just telling him whatever he wanted to hear, because I just wanted him to stop. And then he was like, okay. After all that, the other switch turned back on.
I was just telling him what he wanted to hear, because I wanted him to stop. This seems to be a common thread here. A common thread. But you know what? He's an outstanding citizen. F the common thread. He's an outstanding. This is what we want back on the streets. Let's carry on.
And he was nice and funny. Well, trying to be, but at this point, I'm looking at you like
sideways. Yeah.
Right? And so he starts asking me like, okay, so do you like women? Like, because he asked me that before, and I was like, yeah, I like women. I'm attracted to women and men. And he was just like, okay, so who do you like more? Do you like me more or Velvet more? I was like, well, right now I like her more because of the shit she just pulled. And he was like, I knew it. You're probably just a lesbian and you're trying to take my wife. And I'm like, no, like I just didn't like that. And he was just like, he was like, okay, let me make it up to you. And he was trying to make me feel comfortable, but I was just very uncomfortable. I was really nervous after that. I was really shaky. And then he was like, well, let's go shower. Like he was just like, it's
like
just
together, like for you guys to go shower
yeah.
together.
So me, Velvet, and him, and we went and took a shower, and he's just like, oh my God, your body, like he was just complimenting me and just like, he's just like,
did you feel comfortable doing that? Like this is your first day?
I was very shaky at this point. I was very shaky. I was very uncomfortable. I just got chewed out for 2 hours, and you telling me, me opening up to you about, a traumatic experience, and then you calling me a liar for 2 hours and telling me that it was something that I wanted, right? So I was very shaken up. I was crying. I was crying in the shower. And Velvet, she's not saying anything, well, during that.
I was crying in the shower. I just got ridiculed for no reason for hours. For hours. And this is before the beating. So he always was doing this outstanding citizen that he is, right? Another one crying in the shower. And guess what? Her night is not over yet. It's not over yet. This is just the first day she got there with this outstanding citizen that the people want back on the streets because he innocent, they say.
Time. But afterwards, when I'm in the shower and I'm still crying with them, she's like, touching my shoulders, and she's like, it's okay. Like, she's like, but after that, after the shower, we come downstairs and he's just like, yeah, well, I want to have sex with you. And I was like, I don't want to have sex with you. And you see that switch again, like he switches and he gets mad and he's like, man, he just starts saying a bunch of stuff. And I'm just like, okay. I'm like, okay, we can have sex.
Did you hear that? I said no. And then that switch came on again. And then I said, okay, does this sound familiar? I mean, all these girls are lying on this outstanding citizen that they want on the street that we are trying to set up. And he has done a lot of stuff, the same exact stuff, right? And they all talking about it, even as she talks about it now. You notice she did not say the word bape neither when she was talking about somebody else on an interview, right? She just said traumatic experience, right? But we know for a fact it's bape, but that word is hard to say. And then she comes there the first night with this outstanding citizen and get baped again. To the point, again, she says the word okay, just to let her finish.
Like, and Velvet, she was upset about it, but what could she do, at that point? Like, I don't know. I didn't know their dynamics or whatever. So yeah, he takes me outside on a hammock, and then I'm just literally just on the hammock staring at the moon, waiting for it to be finished. And he's like, that was amazing. And I was like,
I'm waiting for this to be finished. I'm staring. He takes me out to the hammock. I'm staring up at the moon, waiting for this to be finished, right? Same exact thing. I said no at first. He pressures me until I say okay, right? But you know what? We are hearing things. We are not hearing correctly. We're not hearing correct. We all hearing shit. We didn't. All these women just making up stuff. The nerve of them, right? The nerve. So we got to fight to get him back out so we can get the same behavior like this. This is what they want. They want the same behavior, right? What's that chick name on Miss Lady D, who like to talk about the Bible? This is her godly behavior that she calls Jesus in return. This is the man, Lady D, not our Lady D, but the other Lady D. Don't get it confused. This is the man lady who knows the Bible up and down. But this behavior she wants back out on the streets, right? This is the behavior. Like, we are wrong. We know all of this, but we're going to call that girl a liar and say it didn't happen when Joy, I'm going to call her Joy at that point. Her story is identical. The way she said okay, like they like to emphasize, is identical. But you know what? The nerve of us, the nerve of us to talk about this behavior. We should not be talking about this behavior. We should be talking about the point that she said okay. So at this point, this didn't happen to Tori neither. I mean, sorry, Joy at that time either. Right? Mm-hmm.
Wait, y'all was doing it in the house. Y'all didn't. I'd be scared. I would be scared to fall out. But
he was like, that was his way of trying to make it seem romantic under the moonlight.
Yeah.
Because like, it doesn't matter how you spin it. I was not ready for that. I didn't want to do it.
Right. Yeah.
I was not ready. I did not want to do it.
But I noticed like different things about him before all of that transpired. We went out to dinner, we went shopping, and I just noticed him buying like all the men's dresses and skirts. He was buying everybody the men's skirts.
He bought all the men dresses and skirts. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. This outstanding citizen that he is. Free him so he could continue with his work that he do. He could continue with the work that he do. And
I ain't gonna lie, I let a dog lick my penis. I did. I'm not, and people hear that and be like, wow, word, whoa. But it felt good. See, it felt good, and I was alone. It was funny to me when you said it felt good. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I'm not, as an adult, and say, "Oh yeah, I just let dogs lick my penis." No, but as a kid, I did that, and it felt good, and I don't regret it either. Like, because at the time, it made me feel good. So
at the time, it made him feel good. So not only did he say it once, he said it twice, right? Not only did he say it once, he said it twice. He sure did. But this is the behavior.
Somebody said you trifling, but how is he trifling?
But then at the end of the day, all I'm doing is admitting to what I've done growing up, and people still want to hold you for that in the past.
Now, he don't regret it. So he liked it. It made him feel good. And then you have somebody that's talking to him because they have been groomed. He done zapped that magic on them that people do not know was right and wrong anymore. They don't know. If you liked it then, you should not like it now and don't regret it. Right? You should not be saying, hey, when it comes to your own child, you should not say, I'm a irk off and feed the baby his stuff that comes out of that. You understand what I'm saying? Then you watching movies. You got all of them watching movies about cults who, number one, he said Velvet is having his wife. And he also, again, with the same child, the baby, as you see, the baby is in her arms. So the baby could get his download. Then again, you see him dancing with the baby. I would not be playing that one. And you see what happens when he's dancing with the baby. And on top of that, he said he's going to mate his kids. So this is the outstanding citizen that we want back on the streets. We are supposed to forget all about this and let this come back into our community. This is what y'all want. This is his teachings that we supposed to overlook, because we cannot read a book to hear nothing else that he's teaching. We got to hear it from him. Like, these books don't exist. Google doesn't exist. Even stuff on YouTube doesn't exist. None of this. Y'all got to get it from him. But I wanted y'all to see the first time he said it. And I want y'all to see he repeated it again. Right? And it's crazy that these people agree with it, right? They're like, yeah. His outstanding citizens is like, yeah. Yeah.
Natureboy let the dog lick on his Jim Jang, on his Johnson. So again, these are the things that we support. These are the not we, but his supporters support. So I just want to say, hide your daughters, hide your sons, hide your dogs, hide your cats. If you got a bird, hide your bird, chicken, all animals. Hide all your animals. Hide your kids, hide your grandma, hide your grandpa, because he is taking everything. This man is he's so nasty, he taking everything. This man is so nasty, he don't care what it is. I told y'all guys he probably was humping on them trees and stuff. He was probably humping on them trees and stuff. But this is just a throwback. This is just a throwback.
That's not me in real time.
Keep that foot on his neck. You got to keep that foot on his neck. Let him know we don't forget nothing. We don't forget nothing. And you know what kills me? That don't kill me, but
that's not me in real time.
He got an excuse for everything. And every time he do some weirdo stuff, he always say the word we. No, the hell, we don't do things like that. No, we don't. But no, not everybody. You speak for yourself, homie. Do not speak for us. Speak for yourself. Matter of fact, let me play that one more time, just in case you didn't get it the first time. Let me play it one more time.
This shit. we gonna get to it. Hide your animals and shit. Hide your animals. You know what I mean? We got Nestle crunching and shit. This whole nine. Let's listen to Nature Boy. See what he says.
Cause it felt good. I did that shit when I was a kid. It felt good to me. And the dog liked to, I like to lick my penis. I used to let the dog lick my penis. I like to lick my
This me in real time. He said, and the dog liked it. God damn it. He said, and the dog liked it. Right? The dog liked it. This outstanding citizen that we got said, and the dog liked it. Right? God dang it. And the dog liked it. The dog, you done bought that dog over there. Yes, you did. My dog, Carter ain't never come lick nothing. Carter ain't even thinking like that. No. He done groom. Anytime you grooming dogs. And even in the other video, he said he was always a sexual person. He was always a sexual deviant. This outstanding citizen that we want free. Yes, he's an outstanding citizen. I don't think he's going to change. Y'all can let him out. He's going to still stay the sexual deviant that he is. He's still going to meet women, a new set of women, and bait them too. But, you know, y'all like to see that, right? I guess everything, Nene, everything, I'm going to say Nene, because that's not her name. It could stand for, I'm going to say Nateri at that time. I guess everything they said, she said the same. Joy said the same thing damn near verbatim. Only thing is different is from a hammock to a bedroom. If you change it, it's the same exact thing. But we need to free him. Yep, we need to free him. Because these services that he offer, I guess people like it, right? These people are fighting for this behavior. These people are fighting because this is normal behavior and they want they God home. And the people that's capable for him, people still watching them too. They ain't even getting no signal. Damn. Really? I got to stop messing with you too. But let's go.
I used to let the dog lick my penis now. I like to lick my penis. I used to let the dog lick my penis now. I like to lick my penis. I used to let the dog lick my penis now. I like to lick my penis. I used to let the dog lick my penis now. A lot of people hear that, record that. They gonna say this nigga crazy. They gonna say this nigga crazy. They gonna say this nigga crazy. But I want y'all to know I'm letting that shit out because I want people to know, like, yo, it's the type of shit that we be going through. And it might not be your personal thing that you did, but you did something that you would never say to nobody, but it was some weird shit you did.
No, we did not.
Until you able to talk about that shit openly, you're right. I'm not one of you. Cause I could be real with myself. Do I crave having the dog lick me now? Fuck no.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
He's a liar. He's a liar. He's a liar. The dog, he got the dog. Make sure he keep a dog around. Make sure we keep that foot on his neck.
Yeah. Sure enough. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Uh-huh. What's up, boo? We need to free him. We need to this outstanding citizen. Gotta put on my prayer cloth. Oh Lordy. Now we're gonna get to the phone call of him that the mockery that he did to the court. Well said.
got sucked back in. Of course, she's talking to a hater, right? So she got this make it seem like, oh, I didn't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, you feel me? But then there's no false imprisonment. You had your phone the whole time. I walk out the room. What the hell I need to rape you for? We're all over Twitter having sex. Everybody's seen this. Where people are so hell bent in the entertainment of it, or getting the, you know, people want to see that they have an effect on something from a distance. Like, oh, we got him locked up. Oh my God, this is working. We really got him this far. Like, and they're so excited about being somebody that has some kind of manipulation or some kind of influence to do something to someone that they become intoxicated with that. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh yeah, we look at what we're doing. We got him locked up. Yeah. Like, it's like a rush from cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? But what you don't understand is universal law, karma. Things come back to you. You can't cheat. So now they got the detectives who want black men locked up anyway, who are prejudiced anyway. They know they can get convictions. They're looking for this. The detectives, like, yeah, we've been following him for a minute. They told me in the interview, they don't even know me before then. But in her interview, they're like, oh yeah, we've been following this Natureboy for a minute. We've been trying to get him for a while. Without you, we have nothing. We need you. She was only there for revenge porn. They don't coax this girl into a sexual assault so they can get something big enough to take me down. If you listen to the interview very closely, she tells you exactly what happens in the interview. In the beginning, we're gonna.
Number one, how could Popo coax you into saying it's bait, right? If you go in there and you telling them a story and you didn't get babe, how does they coach you? She's like, nah, we had XEX. I'm just here for that. How do they coax her? And she wanted revenge for what? Right? And now this is the same man. Again, he has to say this because the Drone sisters need to know what's going on in the court. They're not supposed to talk about it. This is the same man, as you're going to hear, he made a mockery out of the court system. And he still gets to use his phone and still talk shit, right? He still get to use his phone and still talk shit, right? And that's, baby, when they let this outstanding citizen out, all them people that's sitting up there listening to him, this is what they want to hear. This is what they accept. They accept this, yes. With the dog and all. This is what we accept. This is what we like. Yeah, that's it. And there's nothing sick about him. What's up, Chrissy Pooh? Hey, my baby. Well, he got to say stuff that sounds convincing. That's why he cannot talk about what he did in that room. And he got to keep saying but he cannot explain. Yeah, I called to upstairs. See, he is counting on the interview. The interview actually doesn't mean nothing, right? You don't need that. Even if you did not hear the interview, you still not really telling your side. You're gonna make up a good story if they put you on the stand. You're gonna make up some good shit then. But you're concentrating on her interview when you should be concentrating on you. Tell us your side of it. I called her upstairs for. We need that. Tell us why you called her up. We ain't heard that. Yeah, I know what he want, but these people don't know what they listening for. They should not have regular citizens for jury duty because they don't know what they are listening for. These are regular people. Even though that is the law, you got to be tried by your own peers, but they don't know what they're listening for. If the person themselves, Mr. Nature Nut, the outstanding citizen that he is, that everybody wants out, right? We still did not hear his. Why you ain't saying, hey, this is how it went down? I don't even care if it's a lie. He got to push it on her. And see, in the interview, it said, no, Ninja. That's what she said. Tell us what you got to say. Oh, you say you had 2 years to think of it. You got 2 years to tell us why you called her upstairs. Right? What you call upstairs for? We know why she came upstairs. She said she went to tell you bye. Right? Why you called her upstairs? To talk to her? Uh-huh. And then you said 1 minute you called her a prostitute and all this other stuff. How can you bait a prostitute? Mm-hmm. And then what she said didn't feel real. Well, duh. You called her a prostitute, right? So how was you dealing? How do you make love to a prostitute? I mean, I don't know. These some new things now. I really don't know. Let me know. Like what's like? So you were really different, and you were scaring the ish out of her, just like Joy. And it doesn't take away if she's ready to go. You have to give me the connection where she will want to make love to you again with an Uber sitting outside. There's a lot of stuff you leaving out, Nature Nut, and your people don't want to hear it because they like what you do, because they want you free, because they are not free. They condone this because these your people live through you, right? There's no way a woman, especially a woman like Lady D, right, who holds a Bible and talk about we can't judge. Well, I'm using discernment as a mofo. I'm using discernment as a mofo. And that shit ain't right. And see, and it's the what? What? But again, we have a check. This is what we need in our community. Yes, this is what we need.
Post a video that they will not let you listen to in court. Straight up, she tells you, you're not about to Rashad Jamal me, my nigga. You know what you're not about to do is Malachi Z York me. See, this is why I never let kids around me. Y'all used to get mad. I ain't never want to have no kids around me. Why? Because this is what they do. This is what they do. And then it's like, come on now. So here's where the evidence is. Here's where the evidence lies of my innocence. Listen to the T's interview about when she starts talking about.
No, you tell us.
We're going to post it. The interview where she tells her side of the story about what happened that night. Right there. I'm going to tell you why I left. We're going to post it for you so you can hear the original without a whole bunch of stuff edited out and stuff. No, we're going to show you exactly what she says because it's innocent and it's straight up before anybody got into her head. Then you hear the T says, do you think that that's sexual coercion or a step below sexual assault coercion? Or she says, no, but I don't think it was love because it felt fake. Now, how do you fake a rape? Right? How do you fake a rape? That right there exonerates me right there. Boom. She said, oh, we fake a rape. Okay, cool. So she's like, oh, he only thought I wanted.
She didn't say the bait was fake. She did not say the bait was fake. She said you are fake. And if what Nature Nut don't understand, as you're speaking to people, as you speak, I know you're another one that wants this behavior out, King Tut. You can stay right here. You love every part of him abusing dogs. You love it. You love that every woman said the same thing. You love the fact that every woman said, I did not want to do it. You love it. Every woman is a liar, right? You love it. Every woman said the same exact thing. So I guess Joy is a liar too, right? She's the only one that went to court. If any one of them went to court, they would have said the same exact thing. I didn't want to do it. I said no. He put pressure on me, so I let him do it. But King Tut liked that. He liked that. His little nasty self. Mm-hmm. King Tut like that. Mm-hmm. They love it. He not wrong, right? He's a sexual deviant, but he not wrong. Because King Tut say he ain't wrong, but he's a sexual deviant who did this to multiple women the same exact way. Everyone has the same exact story, but King Tut likes this because King Tut wants this behavior in the community. This is what King Tut want. Uh-huh. We got you, King. King Tut. We understand you like that. Be congratulations. Congratulations. This one goes to King Tut. This goes for King Tut right here. Uh-huh, uh-huh. He like that. Mm-hmm. He like a man that says, hey, I want to break my daughter's hymen. That's what King Tut likes. King Tut likes the fact that he made the whole group watch videos of how men is supposed to break the daughter hymen. He likes King Tut likes that, guys. Applause for King Tut. King Tut also likes the fact that he said that his daughter is his wife. Everybody applaud for King Tut. Congratulations. Congratulations. I tell you, we ain't even gonna say you wrong. You right. You right, King Tut. You right. Mm-hmm. You are absolutely right. That's what you want. I believe he guilty of a lot of things. Same shit. He did it to the same women. How many more women you need to say this is what happened to me? How many more women in a cult that you need to say this happened to me? Don't run, King Tut. Don't run. Don't run. Mm-mm. And do not block these people because I want them to see the beautiful. Don't block them or nothing. Let them see the beautiful work of this outstanding citizen. Where you go, King Tut? What happened? I thought you were standing strong. I thought you were standing strong on his behavior. Don't stop now. Don't stop. Get it, get it. Come on back. Exactly, Michelle. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, let's get back to our outstanding citizen and our logical thinking people. Yeah, our logical thinking people. Listen, we ain't the jury, okay? We are not the jury. The people has a voice too. The people have a voice. The people have every right to be scared. We are not the jury going to think what they want to think, but he still has to come back out to this community. So the people themselves have every right to be a little scared and a little nervous. You can't take that from the people. The people got the right to know that he is on social media. The people have the right to be scared that he is going to be bringing in new people and indoctrinating them because his behavior is not going to change. It's not. So the people, we don't want to hear about what the jury say. No, we, the people, talking about his behavior, and we have the right to do that as the people. People are running scared because they don't know which next child is going to come across his videos. Y'all may like it. Of course you like it. Of course you want him free. Okay, you said your piece, whomever that y'all may be, but this is our piece. The people got every right to say, well, damn, if he hit that social media shit again, it might be my kid. Y'all not scared, but it might be your kid. Maybe you gonna join, right? Mm-hmm. Exactly, Chris. Mm-hmm. Like the people. The same way the people, if somebody is a papist, right? Which he don't want to be known as one, but yes, he is one. They got a right to want to know who's moving next door to them. You see how he did everywhere else he went. He disturbed everybody's peace. The people themselves don't know where his ass gonna move to. He's still gonna be living on planet Earth, regardless of where he go. He gonna be on planet Earth. The people got on wondering, is he gonna be my neighbor? Right? Do I gotta see this ninja doing splits in the damn street? The people are wondering, whom is he going to groom next? Who that when that switch go off, people scared it might be their kids. Yeah, you ain't worrying about it. Mm-mm. I told you, free him. We are terribly wrong. Y'all not wrong because you letting the people know exactly who you are. Thank you. Come on, some more. Come on, some more. Let the people know exactly how you are. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now let's listen to this dumb behind phone call. Uh-huh.
Dick and I wanted love. Material, how we gonna love you when you kept shitting on me? We let you back in, right? So that you can work your way back to being trusted again. How you was
Leteri, how we gonna love you? One breath, in one breath, we ain't do nothing, right? Do y'all understand what the man just did? Did you see how the gaslighting come right up in there? Did you see the gaslighting? How we gonna love you when every time you leave, you keep shitting on us, right? I didn't understand. He went for I ain't do nothing. Y'all didn't trying to get me. But how did y'all see the transformation just that quick? Let's go.
We let you back in, right? So that you can work your way back to being trusted again. How you expect me to fall in love and be in love with you and stuff when you went on TKO and did a whole damn PK and you know what I'm saying and embarrassed me.
When you went on TKO, yeah, this Mr. Eligio, and TKO up there caping for him, right? TKO, no, she's a Capricorn. And the reason why she did it because she's a Capricorn. Nah, ninja, this ain't got nothing to do with that. Mm-mm. And TKO, y'all should have seen TKO. His video popped up on my timeline, right? Hey, daughter, what's up, baby? TKO up there caping for him. He don't like you neither, TKO. You don't know how they should know what you think y'all friends. After you embarrassed him by having her there, do you think that he likes you? Mm-hmm. I know he done tricked you too. Damn, he got you too, TKO. He got you on his nut sacks too. Damn. I know you do your own thing, your own terrible things that you do, right? But anytime you caping for the next man who don't like you, I let him out. Let him out. Oh, y'all be talking and y'all got over y'all differences, then you don't know nature nut. You think you know him, TKO, because y'all damn near do the same thing, but you don't know him. You heard what he said, and he brought your name up. Right? He brought your name up. You mad. He's still mad at you. He gonna be mad at you forever. He ain't gonna like you forever. You think you know Natureboy more than us? Uh-huh. You don't know him at all. And he gonna stick you anytime he can stick you, he gonna stick you. Because you hurt his ego. You seen it in the video, TKO. You remember in the video. Remember he got silent for a little bit? Remember, you think he gonna forget that? Ever? Not because he key. No, that man don't like you forever. But you keep cape before him. Keep cape before him because he still owe you too. And when he come out, when he get a chance, he gonna get you too. If he could get your woman, he gonna get your woman too. He gonna get your little girlfriend. You think she ain't gonna go? Natureboy ain't gonna stop till he get her. That's why we need for him to come out so you can get your girl too, if he get the chance. Because he got to prove, like, but who is the more dominant? You or him? You think he ain't got a beef with you, homeboy? He don't share the spotlight. And you caper for him, but in his mind, you beneath him. So I guess you a servant too. I guess you in carbonation. So my bad. You have conceded and you are in carbonation, Mr. TKO. Yes, you are. Here I go. I was wrong again. I'm thinking they taking up for him. That he done joined the coat. TKO joined the coat. No, you insulted your own cat. I told them not to time you out. Do not time them out. I want to see these people come out. I didn't insult your character. You did. I'm just saying, you said we speaking upon his character and the things that he is. You said he should be free. So that means you accept everything that goes with this man. You said that. Oh, you didn't say he should be free? So listen, y'all gonna have to pick a choice. Do you want him to be your neighbor? Not people. Like I said, we should free him. If this is what y'all want in y'all community, it's fine, right? But we gonna protect ours. But we don't know on what kids social media are gonna be watching him. This is what y'all want. Y'all want that beast out? I'm not even talking to you no more. Okay? I'm speaking in general. I ain't talking to nobody. I'm just talking in general. Okay? So sit back and enjoy the perfect citizen show. He is the outstanding citizen. Outstanding. Because he stand out. He stand out. Thank you so much, Truly Breast. Thank you kindly. What's up, Nick?
I used to let the dog lick my penis. people hear that, record that, they gonna say this nigga crazy, they gonna say this nigga crazy, they gonna say this nigga crazy. It felt good to me. And the dog like the I like.
He said, and the dog. This they came before a man who says, "Oh man, this what y'all want on the community." I told you this how you let the dogs go send Natureboy all your pets. Listen, what makes you think we hate this man? Let him come stay with you. You can feel however you want to feel. And we can feel how we want to feel because we are community people. And he's got to come back out to somebody's community. Maybe he'll live next door to you. You said he's insane, right? I don't know how you could say somebody's insane, right? But want an insane person living next to you, right? It shouldn't matter, right?
It felt good to me. And the dog like the I like to lick my penis. I used to let the dog lick my penis. I like to lick my penis. I used to let the dog lick my penis. I like to lick my penis. I used to let the dog lick my penis. I like to lick my penis. I used to let the dog lick my.
What's up, Kev? This is, they want him to have more babies so he can abuse them. Uh-huh.
Run it out. Run it out. Fuck.
Who speaks to a 2-year-old like that? Now, this is the same kid who was younger that he said, this is the same kid. Look how young he is. My son was ashamed of his body. This one right here, this baby is ashamed of his body, right? but they want us to like him. This right here is the kid that he's talking about, right? This is the kid that he's talking about that you guys say we supposed to like him, right? That little boy right there. This is what happens.
Baby Eliana was first born. She was about a month old. He had, remember her name, Aya, or Velvet let her hold the baby. He was there filming. That's a pacifier, and you're her pacifier.
The same little boy.
You know why I don't let kids around me, other people kids around me? Because the way I am. See me, I like to be naked. Let me tell you a little something about Natureboy. See me, I'm a real human. See my kids, when I see my son, this is how I treat my son. We naked together. My son started being ashamed of his body. And I seen it happen. I didn't want that to happen. They made him ashamed of his body. They showed him that he was naked. I did not want him to know he was naked. I said, son, look here. I didn't even want him to be in a world where he knew he was naked. I wanted my son to be so pure that he never knew he was naked. I take baths with my kids. I'm naked with my kids. I have sex in front of my kids.
Bitch, what?
I have sex in front of my kids. I have sex in front of my kids. I'll never be ashamed of sex. My son be breastfeeding and I'll be making love to his mom. That's me, bro.
Bitch, what?
That's how I get down around kids. I try to keep their purity. I don't want to take their purity away by covering myself up. They're going to be ashamed and cover themselves up. And I'm pure at heart. So you can think in your mind, if I let another kid here, I'm going to have to change the way I am so that your kid can be comfortable around me. No, I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids.
Bitch, what?
My son comes up and grabs my penis.
What? Bitch, what? What?
My son comes up and grabs my penis.
Now, this is what be this little boy right here.
There you go. Run it off. Nobody's gonna go me. So then this is how I hit it.
Now he's on camera, so he got to catch himself. He has to catch himself because he doesn't even have self-discipline with the babies. That's a little boy. And if you guys remember the video, that boy got eaten up by all them bugs out there. She said, "Oh, dog." Right. So this is the same little boy. He said, and my son was, oh yeah, hide your turtles. God dang it. This little boy is a young boy. At this point, that boy is 2. He's like about 3 years old. I ain't never seen a 2-year-old ashamed of their body. I've never seen it. Ever. Some of them, they are just getting potty trained. They even running around the house with no pamper on. This little one right here, right? And we still got excuses. We still, they're gonna make an excuse, and we ain't making we don't have excuses, right? We ain't talking about gangs. We don't like them neither. We don't want kids there neither. I don't understand your point, but we don't want kids there neither. Right? Just hide everything. Yeah. Y'all better hide your kitchen sink. Effing with him. This little one right here. But that's okay. He let this little one right here do this.
Son about Natureboy. See me, I'm a real human. See my kids, when I see my son, this is how I treat my son.
That little boy.
We naked together. My son started being ashamed of his body. And I seen it happen. I didn't want that to happen. They made him ashamed of his body. They showed him that he was naked. I did not want him to know he was naked. I said, son, look here. I didn't even want him to be in a world where he knew he was naked. I wanted my son to be so pure that he never knew he was naked. I take bath with my kids. I'm naked with my kids. I have sex in front of my kids.
Bitch, what?
I have sex in front of my kids. I have sex in front of my kids.
Carter, he not gonna get you. Don't be scared, Carter. I'm gonna keep you away from him.
That's me, bro.
Bitch, what?
That's how I
Carter.
get around kids. I try to keep their purity.
Carter, I'm not Carter. What's shush, Carter. I'm not gonna let Natureboy touch you, okay? What's the matter? It's a sensitive subject for you? All right, you can stop now. Go on with your pack. Bye. It's sensitive. You scared of Natureboy, you say? You hear my dog? My dog is right on cue, yo. Yo, my dog is on cue. God damn it. You didn't hear correctly. No, you don't have to lick. You ain't got to lick it. No, you ain't got to do. You ain't got to do none of that, Carter. That nasty nature. But I'm going to protect you. even though like his supporters want him out because they don't want to protect their dogs. No, they don't. They don't want to protect the kids. They don't want to save the kids. They don't want to save the dogs. They don't want to save the turtles. They want their master free. Well, we gonna make sure he don't come nowhere near you. Okay, Carter? Oh, okay. You feel better now? Don't you feel better? Okay, go with your pappy. Go. Bye. That's what Carter said too. Who's they? That's what Carter said. He made the Carter was right on cue, y'all. Yo, Carter was. If I could show y'all how Carter was shaking, right? Carter was shaking. Carter ain't never shake like that, right? My poor dog said, "What? What? He did what? My dog don't even like this shit. My dog don't even like you. You done scared my dog. You done scared my dog. Damn. My cat like don't try it. My cat like don't try it. Yeah, Carter triggered. He done triggered the dog. God damn it. Oh man, right on cue, right? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna drop the link in here right after we show this. Again, we're gonna drop the link.
Want to take their period away by covering myself up. They're gonna be ashamed and cover themselves up. And I'm pure at heart. So you can think in your mind, if I let another kid here, I'm gonna have to change the way I am so that your kid can be comfortable around me. No, I'm gonna be naked as fuck in front of your kids.
Bitch.
You know, it was kids there. There were kids there.
What?
My son comes up and grabs my penis.
What? Bitch, what?
My son comes up and grabs my penis.
Hide the she said hide the slick, right? But you know what? I told you we have been incorrect. This is what people want in their community. I see that they love this behavior, right? They love how he talked to the kids, to the dogs. We what they say? We know he is insane. Anytime you say you know somebody has committed crimes and you know somebody is insane, but he shouldn't be in jail. We got to check we need to check you, right? We need to check you out. He should have just went to Jenny house. Chrissy. Chrissy. There she go. There go Chrissy, right? Woo, child. Every time somebody come up in here, we're gonna let them talk. I'm gonna put the dog up there. Nothing but the dog gets me and him. Nothing but the dog. We want the dogs too. He said, and the dog liked it. How you know the damn dog liked it? The dog liked it. God, him and the dog was that consensual? Was that consensual with the dog that you knew that he liked it? Can his supporters please answer that question for me? I guess because it's a dog, the dog don't, no, dogs can say no too, right? How you do with you laying there? Did he ask the dog? Yeah, can we talk to the dog? And he even said the dog liked it. We got to go find this dog. We got to bring him to court. He ain't even get the dog no peanut butter. Dog ain't get no peanut butter at all. The dog ain't get nothing but an STD, right? Poor dog. Like, get over here. Get over here. That's that dog somewhere in witness protection. No, because his nature boy lovers, they don't got the dog out, right? Because they don't care. They don't care. My man started with dogs. They don't even care. Well, you know what? He is insane and he's done a lot of things, but he done, yeah, we know he did all of that. We know he beat up everybody. We know that he told his daughter sitting there, say he could irk off, and feed the download to his daughter. That, this what they want, baby. But that, I guess that's when I'm not gonna put the video up there because if y'all didn't see the video with him dancing with his daughter, didn't I'm not putting it up. But just anytime this ninja bold as shit, because he got all of them hypnotized because they deviant. He got these deviant mofos hypnotized. So anytime somebody could say, "Oh yeah, I seen the video," you anytime you think that that's okay, we he said he used to let know them, yeah, them, and then yeah, he takes showers and baths. Oh my, yeah, mm-hmm. So you know when he come out, and y'all want him out, he gonna make some more babies. Y'all don't even want to protect them, right? No, we don't want to protect the future babies. Oh hell no, because he already said that he gonna mate his kids. He been saying that before Bigo. Joy already confirmed. He said that before Bigo. Matter of fact, we're gonna watch that part again because something wrong with y'all, right? Something seriously wrong with y'all, people. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go back there. Let's hear this again. Let's go. Cause something wrong with y'all mofos. Y'all gonna stop playing with me. And y'all gonna have to send $1 or something because y'all already know this this video was not this video is not even gonna go in the yellow. It's gonna go straight to the red, right? Ineligible. Gonna go straight to the red. But let's just hear what she said again, right? Let's talk about y'all massa. Let's talk about y'all massa. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
To see you. So I just have two questions, and but the first thing I want to say is thank you for sharing your story. For every person out there, questions, and but the first thing I want to say is thank you for sharing your story. For every person later on, they were able to join the group back.
Yes, they got kicked out. But instead of going home, they decided just to stay in Mexico because they believed in the message and they didn't leave. And then he was like, "Okay, y'all really didn't leave. Y'all stayed out there by yourselves and y'all stayed in tune with the message." So he let them come back.
Okay. So I know you can't speak for the group. I don't know, you only can speak for yourself. So I don't know if you heard, if you're aware of one time he was on live and he said he and Velvet were sitting
Swallowed.
next to each other. And he made the statement when Velvet was pregnant, which her name then was Eliana. He said, Eliana is pregnant with my next wife. And I just wanted to get your thoughts on that statement.
Honestly, I don't know that. I didn't hear that statement.
Listen,
The rule was that
listen.
if he was on live, you have to be listening to his live. And obviously, I didn't follow all the rules. So I personally missed that live. So I don't know if he actually said that verbatim because I feel like sometimes people do have misinformation. But if he did say
Mm-hmm.
that's fucking weird, right? I
Mm-hmm.
like there's no other way around that. So yeah, if he did say that, then that's weird and that's not cool. I can say that in
Listen.
Nicaragua, he
Listen.
started saying some weird shit like, I forgot about that. You just kind of refreshed my memory. He was saying like he was showing. He would always watch different videos of like cults and tribes. He started actually showing us videos of different cults and tribes, and that's when I started realizing like, oh, like I never heard of a cult before him showing me the information of a cult. He was watching a tribe video, and in a particular tribe, the father breaks the virginity of the daughter, and he was just like, what? He just was like, what do y'all think about it? But that was always how he would like insinuate something, just like
trying to implant an
how
idea.
do y'all think about eunuchs?
Trying to implant the idea. Yeah.
Right. So he was like, what do y'all think about this? And I was like, hell no, like no, like that's incest. No, you can't. No. And like, oh, like I never heard of a cult before him showing me the information of a cult. He was watching a tribe video, and in a particular tribe, the father breaks the virginity of the daughter, and he was just like, what? He just was like, what do y'all think about it? But that was always how he would like insinuate something, just like
trying to implant an idea.
How do y'all think about eunuchs?
Trying to implant the idea. Yeah.
Right. So he was like, what do y'all think about this? And I was like, hell no, like no, like that's incest. No, you can't. No. And he didn't make any comments about it, but that he asked us our thoughts on it.
Okay.
Munichs, huh? He had them studying Munichs. But let the man who believe in Munichs, because we have seen him offer the child his download. We have seen him call his child his wife. We have also seen him dancing where he said, you know what, I could get these fools, these dumb people to go with anything I do. Anytime you would sit there and see a man in some sweatpants, and then he closed the legs up, then he like, fuck it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna see what they're gonna say. Right? I'm gonna see, and they ain't say shit. They ain't say nothing. They're gonna show you we are not the same. We are not the same. And they think that's cute. But again, y'all want that back out, right? Because you know he gonna recruit more young women, and they're gonna have his baby. And y'all do know he's gonna do some Munichs on them kids, right? If he got another little girl, you know he said he's going to break her hymen, but that would be okay. Don't protect the future babies, right? Again, that's what y'all want, right? And we're gonna finish with this interview. Like I said, I put the link in there. Whoever got something to say, come on up. Come on up. I want to finish with this. And again, some of these videos, I was not talking in real time. That was me on my old videos. So, and it's just crazy that it fits today. So you would think because of the shit that he's doing that I'm talking in real time, but I'm not even talking in real time. That's how sick this man been. People been supporting this sick behavior for so long that I can pull up anybody's video who don't like the sickness, and you would think we're talking about it today. You could think that I could pull up any one of their old videos. Oh. But we got to think about it. I got to think about it no way.
She got sucked back in. Of course, she's talking to a hater, right? So she got us making it seem like, oh, I didn't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, man, you feel me? But then there's no false imprisonment. You had on the whole time. I walk out the room. What the hell I need to rape you for? We're all over Twitter having sex.
That ain't got nothing to do with that night.
Everybody's seen this.
No, we didn't see that.
So hell-bent in the entertainment of it. Or
that's a different night.
You know, people want to see that they have an effect on something from a distance. Like, oh, we got him locked up. Oh my God, this is working. We really got him this far. Like, and they're so excited about being somebody that has some kind of manipulation or some kind of influence to do something to someone that they become intoxicated with that. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh yeah, we look at what we're doing. We got them locked up. Yeah. Like it's like a rush from cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? But what you don't understand is universal law, karma. Things come back to you. You can't cheat. So now they got the detectives who want black men locked up anyway.
No, just you.
Anyway, they
That's
know they
you.
can get convictions. They're looking for this. The detectives like, yeah, we've been following him for a minute. They told me in the interview they don't even know me before then. But in her interview, they're like, oh yeah, we've been following this Natureboy for a minute. We've been trying to get him for a while. Without you, we have nothing. We need you.
I didn't hear
He
that.
was only there for revenge porn. They don't coax this girl into a sexual assault so they can get something big enough to take me down. If you listen to the interview very closely, she tells you exactly what happens in the interview. In the beginning, we're gonna post a video that they will not let you listen to in court. Straight up, she tells you, you're not about to Rashad Jamal me, my nigga. You know what you're not about to do is Malachi Z York me. You see, this is why I never let kids around me. Y'all used to get mad. I ain't never want to have no kids around me. Why? Because this is what they do. This is what they do.
Nah, you did have kids around you. Unfortunately, you did have kids around you, right? You did have kids around you. Yes. I should have been reading the comments of these dumb people. I should have been reading. I should have been reading the comments. So then you know to stay away from these people. If you see these people in the street, cross the street because they have deviant behavior themselves. Talking about they believe in justice. No, y'all believe in that deviant shit. Stop fronting. You done showed your hand. You showed your colors. You can't get out of that. We know who you are. You a nature boy lover who claiming to believe in justice, but y'all see all this shit. No, no, and no. So if y'all see them in the chat, y'all know if y'all know them in real life, cross the street. They like men who want to marry their wives, they daughters. They like men who is going to put their daughter and son together so they can make babies. This is who they like. They like that. They like a man who says a dog like to lick his Jim Jack. He knew that this is who they like. They like a man who picks up a pregnant woman and throw her across the fucking room. This is who they like. This is who they like. Admit it. Fucking admit it. Booski. Yes, I'm tired of talking.
Hey, Booski. Y'all can hit the link too. We would love to hear your opinion. And how it go from his case to kids. Why is kids even being brought up? And is he even supposed to be on the phone and put on live and speaking to them? The answer is no, if you're wondering. This nigga is weird, and he's been like this. And then when they be, oh, he's such a loving, kind being, I be wanting to, Tanisha, knock it off. You have a son. Don't you miss him? Was your life really worse before that? Is it better now? Think about your old life. This is ridiculous.
It'd be, the joke would be on them, right? If they families decide to, let's say the prosecutors say, well, you know, do you have any kids? Yeah. Did you leave your kid? Yeah. And the minute they go to lie, the family member walking with that. When the last time you spoke to the kid? Right before they ask him that question. Since I've been gone. Because he said, Poppy said, F everybody else kids. Poppy said, F my son. I'm not allowed to speak to my son. He only cares about his kids, and F my kid, right? And then that kid happens to walk right up in there, right? Oh.
She used to get in trouble for talking to her son. But this is the pillar of the community. This is the type of man you want him to look up to and become like, and treat his wife just like the way Poppy treats you. Neither one of y'all speak a lick of Spanish, but he Poppy. Okay.
Oh man, this what they want. I'm like, well, shit.
And
He
poor
gonna come.
Shay, your son is old enough to watch this. He's if he's not adult already, he's nearing adulthood, and he's watching you make a fool of yourself.
Watching your dumb ass, and then Bless said, cuss away. Okay, I'll be nice, but this, I'll just say it. Oh shit! We might be in trouble now.
King Kev.
Listen, I had my Bluetooth in because, of course, I always listen when I'm not up because my grandbaby was in the back seat. I didn't even realize it. She said, Daddy, my grandbaby called me Daddy. It's a long story. I love it, though. But anyway, she said, Daddy, stop cussing like that. What's wrong? I'm cussing at the not the TV. I'm cussing at my phone, listening to y'all. And I didn't realize to my grandbaby, she back there got her earbuds in listening to Frozen Princess or whatever it is, Frozen. And she said, Papa, Daddy, stop. Why are you cussing so much? And I'm like, I'm sitting here screaming at this phone while I'm driving. I'm like, yo. And so I want to, like, we was talking about accountability, and we know that co-leaders and dictators only exist because of the people who prop them up, the people around them, the people who help them. And when I think about it, when just listening to this video, and we've said it a million times, of course he got, his little, sugar daddy Mike Brown and probably some other people we don't know about, dude off of Bigo and all of that. But most of his supporters are women. And I'm just sitting here trying to say to myself, I'm looking at my grandbaby in the back, and she just smiled at me. She have no idea what I'm listening to. But I'm thinking to myself, I don't know what I would do if my daughter was one of them girls. She couldn't have that baby back there. They would have to kill, the police would have to unalive me to get that baby, excuse me, away from me. And I'm thinking, how could you hear him say some shit like that and then send them your money and then get on social media and be screaming on other people who saying he's crazy. Yeah, I hating on him. Yeah, just the black man, that. And that's because we got to talk about the people who helped this nigga. It's a lot of women. What y'all doing, yo? Like, y'all see the same videos that we see. Y'all always talking about sisterhood. Black women are the most unprotected. As much as I can't stand a lot of the things that these women did, and notice I said, not them personally. They didn't do nothing to me. I don't hate them. I hate the shit they did and that they allowed him to do to them and other people. But as much as I dislike a lot of the things that they cooperated with and co-signed, don't ever say that you protect women when you selective. If you a female, protect black women. Oh, certain ones. Oh, she crazy, so we can't protect her. If she crazy, we need to protect her. And then look at the heights that Natureboy rose to off the backs of women. And look what he's doing to women right in front of us. He's not hiding shit. He didn't hide not one thing. That's the only thing that Natureboy ever said about himself that was true. He said, I'm transparent. He is. Not even intentionally. He's just that stupid. But I want to ask any woman, I dare any woman that's listening, any of you ducks in the bushes, if you want to come up here and defend Nature Boy, I promise you I will give you the floor, and I want you to explain to me how a man that lets an animal do sexual things with him and the things that you know he's done to women, explain to me what it is that you support, and I'll give you all the time you need. I'm not going to debate with nobody and go back and forth, and they send the trolls in the chat trying to get their name mentioned, and because, you know, it might be, you know, you might see 75, 80 people. It's 300 people in the bushes, yo. Stop it. Let's be for real. We can, I mean, and I love how Suge go back and break things down, but I'm kind of past that part. Like so now when we start talking about accountability, remember I was talking about all the financial support. Whenever you want to get to the bottom of a crime or some shit that's shady, follow the money. I don't care what it is. It can be human rights. It can be exploitation, trafficking, pimping, pandering, whatever. The rap game, anything nefarious, follow the money. This money coming from women. Yeah, Keys gave him 300,000, and Mike Brown probably gave him who knows how much. But the other hundreds of thousands and millions that ran through his hand came out the pockets of women to help him do exactly what he did to women. How did that turn out? I want to get on their ass. I want to pull up on their bumper. Pause. I want to get on every one of them. Listen, I'm not even an internet person. I thought about going on Nature Boy TV, watching his videos and writing down the names of the people, finding them on social media and harassing the shit out of them. But I said, you know what? I'm just like them. But that's how mad this shit made me. I don't even watch social media other than when I'm on here. Honestly. Why? I want one woman to tell me what it is that you admire about Nature Boy and what it is that you think he brings positive to our community. It's bad enough that most women feel like they can't trust their kids around a man. What about a nigga you can't even trust around your animals? What are we talking about? I love to hear this argument. I love to hear somebody tell me, oh, it's the knowledge, and come on, talk to me. I want the world to know that you support a motherfucker who is in the bestiality. He's in the sadistic BDSM, beating women, torturing people.
Incest.
And the whole inbreeding, the whole deal. Look what he tried to do to his own blood. I saw the video. He had his arm around her. He was beaming. That's the first time I ever really thought I saw this dude with a true smile on his face. He said, it's my sister. I love her. I don't know if y'all seen it. I saw it. Beautiful sister. Beautiful sister. Articulate, funny. We didn't even know what she was going through at that time. But look what he was doing to her. And he knew what she was going through. He doesn't care. It doesn't matter if you're human, if you're an animal. He doesn't care if you're male or female. People ask me all the time, do you think it's people that are just born evil? Absolutely. This is one of them. This is one of them. They said that Lucifer would come charismatic. He would have beautiful features because that's what perception precedes reality. So I'm at this point, and I don't mean to rattle on because I'm getting long-winded, but it upset me, man, when I turned around and looked at my grandbaby. It shit made my chest tight, yo. I was like, yo, I was joking at first in the chat, going back and forth with the chat, but then she looked at me she made sure. She sat up in her car seat and tapped me on the shoulder. She said, Daddy, you okay? You okay? Why you cussing? Stop. Fuck, my heart. I was like, yo, I would if you want him out in public, we need to know who you are too. If in any way you trying to explain away, you trying to mansplain some shit, I want to know who you are too. Because you can't go either. We got to get rid of you because you're the reason that nature boys are in our fucking families. That's why 75% of Black women have said something sexual has happened to them at the hands of a family member or a known person to them. 77 out of 10 women, think about this, have been touched growing up, not in a cult, not from a broken home, saying what this, just every out of all of Black women ever birthed, 7 out of 10 of y'all have been violated. Who's helping them niggas violate y'all? Because we need to identify them too. I want to know who you are. Stand up and be counted. I told you, I sat here with a notebook and wrote down the pages off of his Natureboy TV page. And I wanted to ask them, where we at with it right now? How you feeling right now? You still feel the same? Stand up and be counted. Because I need to know who can't go with me. We trying to run from the plantation like Nat Turner. And they asked him, why did you unalive the slaves that didn't run? He said, because they would have told master which way we went. We want to know who y'all are too, because y'all can't go with us. And this is figuratively. We're not talking about unaliving or harming nobody. Let's be clear. Figuratively, they can't go with us. We have to identify them. We have to make them known to the world, and we have to put them in the same boat that Natureboy is sailing off in. Because they are the ones that help future nature boys hurt your daughters, hurt your sisters, hurt your mothers. Bigo, all you Bigo fans, y'all love Natureboy, Keys from Bigo. All you dudes who came on and had a good time with him. How y'all feeling right now, y'all? Still the same? Cool. Now I know who you are. You can get in that boat and go with him. Y'all have no use to us. We have no time to explain why this shit is crazy. If you don't see that it's crazy, we don't have time to explain. It's too much. You just got to get on the boat and sail off with nature nuts, because you can't go with us. And I apologize for being long-winded, y'all. I'm done. It just, certain shit hit a different way, man. And I've been working with kids for 30 years. I raised 3 kids. I got grandbabies. I'm not always going to be here. I'm going to try to get rid of as many of them as I can so that my grandbaby is not 20 years from now sitting on a platform like this saying she was touched and hard. And come on, man. Like, when we going to stop this shit? Like, in our families. Like, we got to put them on blast. I don't care whose feelings going to get hurt or who stopped talking to who. If you stop talking to me because I exposed a pedo, then I didn't want to talk to you in the first place. Thank you for identifying yourself. You can go over there. That's the only thing that's going to stop this in our community. That's the only thing that's going to stop this in our community, yo. Straight up. Not on no bullshit. This shit means something to me, yo. This shit hit me in a certain way, yo. Like, that's what's wrong with our communities. That's why young people can't have relationships anymore. Because a lot of these young Black males are the abusers and the girls are the victims of the abuse. And we expect them to get together and have a relationship and get married and live happily ever after. It don't work like that, yo. And ladies, look, when girls get abused and they get touched, it's some of your sons. That's the conversation nobody want to have. It's some of your sons. That's who's doing it to their sisters or other girls. When you see women are traumatized from so much abuse, they're somebody's son. And I'm not blaming the mothers. I'm just saying we need to have certain conversations. Because if we don't, When are we gonna stop this fucking epidemic that is pervasive in our community? Where people like Natureboy can even become who he is. How can you have tens of thousands of supporters when you show them what you do to other human beings that have otherwise done nothing wrong to you? God damn. If that don't make you feel something, fuck you. Go with them. I'm tired. They can't go with us. The people who helped R. Kelly, the people who helped Diddy, the people who helped Natureboy, they can't go either. They're the problem just as much as the people who they follow and who they help do this shit. We help Natureboy, not the white man. Our community, the black women and the black men in our community send Natureboy cash apps. Not the white people, not the system. That's the conversation we gotta have, yo. I'm tired, yo. I'm old. I've been doing this shit since I was in my 20s. I'm in my 50s. What the fuck? Can I see something to have some hope in my goddamn people before I die, man? One thing to say, damn. All the tears I cried, all the time I spent trying to do something, damn, I see the fruits of that. I see shit changing. It's getting worse. We have to hold ourselves accountable. White folks are not going to hold us accountable. They don't get that. This is part of the plan. Introduce us and subjugate us to violence, negativity, and hopelessness. And once it's indoctrinated into them, you don't have to do anything. They will take over themselves. Look around the world. This is a plan. This is the Willie Lynch letter in real fucking time. Niggas being buck broke in front of their women and children, castrated, and there's no respect and there's no love and there's no sense of togetherness. They succeeded. Plan is working as fucking expected. This is us, man. I don't care about nobody else. This is us. I love y'all. I love my family. That's the reason this shit means something to me. That's the only reason I run my mouth. Nobody want to hear me talk other than my grandbaby. That's because she's 4 and she loved me to death and she don't know no better. But some things, man, I'm tired, man. I tried the best I could and I'm going to keep trying. I promise you. But come on. Let's start having the conversations that we really need to have to make this shit stop. If I'm hopeless at damn near 60, what do you think these babies feel like? And it's happening to them in real time. We making fun of them. They see the people who are abusing them get boosted and elevated. Huh? Can you imagine that? If you got assaulted as a young girl, a baby, before you even, and then all of a sudden you see the person that abused you, you see them rich and famous, celebrated, applauded, loved, and you want to just die. Let's talk about that. I don't care how good you sing. I don't care how much I love you. I don't care if we're blood related. If you harm our community, if you harm our women, and if you harm our babies, you can't go. And I'm going to identify you and I'm going to blast you publicly to as many people will listen to me and say, this person is a threat. This person is a danger to us. And if y'all don't care, it's not going to stop because they don't give a fuck about us, man. Nobody give a fuck. Nobody's coming to save us, yo. Nobody. What do you want me to do? Be quiet? Or you want me to get so goddamn frustrated I run to the manosphere and hate y'all back? God damn. This shit hurt my soul, yo. Why do we have to? Is this a thing? We're arguing about this for real? Whether this, well, maybe shit, go with him. Get in a boat. You got to go that way. Because if you don't, to keep you from further hurting my community, I'll go lay down for the rest of my life. And I ain't got to spell it out, but you know what I'm saying. When I look back at that little girl, she didn't know why I was cussing. She was just worried. Like, what's wrong? I couldn't even tell her. I started crying driving my fucking car because I couldn't tell her what she wanted to know. It's too much. It's too heavy. I can't even tell her what she might be prepared for. I don't want to tell her. And all that shit hit me at one time. What we gonna do? That's all I want to know. What we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We about solutions over here. Suge always say that. We about solutions. I'm here. I'm open. Talk to me. I'm the type of person, I'll help you help somebody. Where do we start? Who's gonna start? I'll raise my hand. I'm out here front line. What you need me to do? You want me to go to Georgia? I'll spend my money and go down there. God is my witness. But we got to do something. We can't keep doing what we're doing. We've seen how that's turned out because here we are. We got to have conversations that we haven't had before. I don't give a fuck who it hurts or how much it hurts. This hurts more than anything that I could talk about to figure out how to make it stop. You hear me? This shit hurts more than not talking about how to fix it. Brother, daddy, uncle, son. I'm not going to allow anybody to hurt my community. I just want us to understand our assignment, yo. We talk that king, queen, guys shit all the time. Show me. Make me know. Don't make me feel like an idiot, like I'm out here wasting my life, putting my life on the line for people who could care less. And I know we don't care less. We done gave up. We became hopeless. But that's what the whole plan was. Because if we destroy our hands, whose hands are bloody? Ours. Whose bodies are destroyed? Ours. How do you send a child out into the world and say, you 18, you an adult, do your thing? With everything that we know we've put on them, we've dropped the ball. My generation. I scream on them all the time. Don't talk to me about these kids. We fucked them up because we failed them. That's the conversations I want to have. If you don't want to talk about those things, later. But we got to do something else that's obvious. And I'm not saying I got the answers. I'm saying if you got an answer or a suggestion, let's talk about it and then let's put that to action. I'm trying and I'm going to keep trying. But we all got to do our part. We're not going to stop these individual peoples, but we got to police our community and stop saying we're going to allow people to stop standing outside in our neighborhoods in front of our houses selling drugs. We're going to stop, whether it's our uncle, daddies, or our sons, from hurting our daughters and then fucking them up for the rest of their life, even if they get therapy, most of the time. We have to change everything that we know because that hasn't worked. And again, I'm sorry, y'all, apologize. But, you know, If I die tomorrow, then at least I said what I had to say. That's it. That's all I can do. I need y'all. We need each
Yeah,
other.
you're saying what needs to be said. No interruption. I know I fucked that word all the way up, right? Interruption. Not he done got me tongue tied. I effing up the words. This is what needs to be said, right? And at this point, we already said pick a side. Don't come to us trying to make us see your point of view. We picked a side. We old enough to know how the courts go, but this ain't that time. We know the courts can be good. We know that this ain't that time. So pick a side. We already chose our side. It doesn't matter what you say. We picked a side and you picked a side. Stay your ass over there. Stop jumping into different people chats like we just talking about Natureboy. We talking about in general and people who support this. People who don't have a problem with this in their community, because it doesn't take away the fact that if he comes out, he's coming back into somebody's community. All this, well, the court, no. What y'all think? We kids up in here? Everybody in here is 30, should be, majority of us is 35 and over, 40, 45, 50, whomever. We ain't no little kids. We know about the justice system. They ain't wrong this time. Y'all want them to be wrong, but they ain't wrong. There's no way. Was you in here when I played Tori's story?
Yeah, I was here, sure. I was listening.
Did you know it was damn near verbatim? The only difference was she said he did it to her in the hymen and he did it to her in the bed. All of that talking to her for 2 hours. I did not want to. That was her first night. Her first night there. Tell me your deep, darkest secrets. And then he was after she said what happened, he screamed on her, you're a liar. You're a liar. After she said, and you, she did not say the word bait neither, because it's hard to come out of people's mouths. So she said a traumatic experience, right? Because it's hard to, especially on social media. So I don't want to hear no more about that damn interview she did. When every last one said the same fucking thing. She's just the only one who went to court. If any one of them went to court, they got the same story. So that would make all of them liars. If she's a liar, everybody's a liar, because they all said the same thing. I said, okay, I wanted this to be over with. And this is the shit. Again, we have to be worried about this because it contains us. He has a social media reach. A lot of these, I even played the one from the girl from the Kayla girl. Even her. These people, these kids are vulnerable because they don't, and some of them not because they come from bad households, or some just they don't know where they at in life. Like, damn, I just turned 17, I'm 18, like what I want to do, right? Some people, they do feel like, okay, the water is tainted, the food got this or that. Oh, we can live a better life. I want to be part of that. Just like every generation had, we had the Black Power, we had the Black Panthers. We always had something where kids wanted to make a difference. So when people play on that for their own pleasure, their own deviant, demonic ways, but every story is the same. So everybody's a liar. So if you were to put any name in a hat and they all said the same story and said the word, I said, okay, just so this night could be over. And y'all going to say because they said the word okay in an interview, even her, when she was talking to Neek, she couldn't even say that word neither. If you looked at her face, even though at that point, it wasn't even Nature Nut. And what do he do the same exact night as she told him she got baped? He turned around and baped her. That's the most sickest shit I've heard some shit in my life. I ain't never heard that. I just told you I got baped. I'm crying. It was a traumatic experience. Then you turn around and call me a liar and say I wanted it, and then you turn around and bait me. I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so done. Hudson, Cavs, y'all can go ahead, carry on. I'm done.
We listen. We saw this. But people don't understand either. Is that video with him talking about letting his son play with him? Not only that, taking a bath with him and screwing his mother while he was nursing. That video was done when they were either in Honduras or Costa Rica. I know Pocahontas was still his wife. That's an old video. So he's been spewing what type of monster he is for a long time. There's no excuse. Oh, I didn't. Oh, you gonna run all the way down there and give your life to a person that says something like this publicly, and it's been reposted and reposted and reposted multiple platforms. So don't try to dodge the bullet now. You can you can get off the ship. Now you can come to reality now, and you still have time to say, you know what, I was wrong. Let me get back to being a mother, being a sister, being a daughter. Let me right my wrongs. But this is not the time to be falling into no mess like that. It's like, well, I came this far, I might as well keep going. What? Portia and Tanisha, y'all have boys. And every time that Nature Boy, Eligio Bishop, put his hands on y'all, abused y'all, actually did something grotesque, nasty, mean to y'all, what would he do? Turn around and then cry about how nobody loved him when he grew up. I just want y'all to love me, accept me. I want you to look. Even with the one accusing him now. Oh, you looked at everybody else but me. What you think your sons is gonna turn up and do when they grow up? This is the type of mother you are? You gonna turn into? No, you are actually, because it's been like what, 4 to 7 years? Give and take with as many times you come and leave and go and scream and cry. Yeah. How you think Poppy got to where he is? Made the men wear dresses. And then somebody gonna try to stir the conversation, talk about something. I don't mind if a man. It's not the point. Context is everything. It's not the point. If a man wants to voluntarily go into a mall and pick a dress and put it on a skirt and put it on for himself, making the young boys half his age wear feminine clothes is something totally different. Don't pretend like you don't understand context. What is wrong with y'all? And y'all want to talk about tribal living and da 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 and being natural. Most tribes, if they find a man, a pervert like this running through their sector, it will be off with his head. Live naturally that way. Do some research. Read a book. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. And it's deeper because their parents Their parents got to suffer, the family got to suffer. People don't understand that you could be next, yo. You could be next. 1 minute your child could be here, and the next minute your child could just listen to this message and just dip. Some parents is scared, depending on where you live, just for your kid to go to the store. You counting the minutes, especially if you don't have to, if it's, you can walk there, depending on where you live. Well, you know, in New York, it's like stores on every corner. But just to get to that corner, some parents are petro because of everything that goes on in the community. So can you imagine 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, did years gone, and you have no idea? None. Then you got to see your kids or your loved ones literally getting man. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Like somebody has. I'm glad at this time, like for majority of the channels that I've been watching, at this point, a lot of people picked a side. Right, I'm glad I seen a lot of channels, like regardless of what whomever was going through, they even put that shit to the side. Because at this point, it's crucial. When you see people who had beef before, now they have to talk good about each other and each other's work, even though they don't even get along. When you see they have to even, that's how you know there's some serious shit that, you know what, we got to get back to why we started this. We have to get back to what we started this. We didn't like the behavior. We didn't like seeing, remember, we seen so many kids. We was trying to, I mean, thank goodness people have reached out to me. People have reached out to Kev. Some people don't reached out to Fu. They have reached out to different content creators. And guess what they have said? If I didn't see your video, I was on my way there. So some people, we, thanks to us, did not make it there. That's our job. That is our job. We chose this job, and this is what we're doing. And some people did not go there.
Or better yet, some people, because Sean said this, people went to places like Palenque and realized that the tribe wasn't there no more, so they went home. So that means there's still people we got to protect since y'all not doing it.
Mm-hmm. We have had people that came in this chat, and I have seen them come into other chats. And they were like, I was on my way there. Oh, I'm glad I came across your videos. Not just me, this would go. And it got to the point too, we had a thing where we everybody, depending on which time you came in. Like, even if you look up Natureboy now, the regular media have drowned us out. Right? They have drowned us out because we the little fish. But we the one that put in all the work. They trying to even get it to it. We don't even exist anymore because they want to push it the way they want to push it. So the way the media is making it to where, as hey, they're whatever they're pushing, they're drowning us out. Even when you put in a particular subject, I mean, thank goodness, the way I put in some stuff, I couldn't find my old videos before, but they had came up. That's why I said the way I was talking in the video, you would have thought that was real time. That wasn't real time. That was 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago when I did a couple of them videos. Thank goodness, because of the wording. But I still had to stroll all the way down for my own. They're pushing us out. And I wanted to see what the people were saying. I already played most of it already. I don't even think I care at this time because I don't care at this time to hear the rest of this phone call. Like, this ninja sits up there. He punks the judge. He makes her get out of character. And then he punks the lawyer. There's no way For me to be a lawyer, unless you down with it, you're gonna call me incompetent live. This as a lawyer, Nature Boy purposely messed up your whole reputation. And then from then on, Nature Boy took control to purposely, I don't know what him and Booker was talking about, but he purposely took control to make it seem like his lawyer didn't do nothing. And the only reason why the lawyer has to stay because he don't want to represent himself. I would not want to, after seeing that from Booker, I would not want him as my lawyer. Because if he's in control and he let it know he's in control, I can do the job better than you. Then he turns around and punks the daggone judge till she got out of character because he knew she's being recorded too. Her face, even when she was talking about the C9 and the way this is recorded, and then she got out of character when all she had to do is yes or no. Do you understand what it's a yes or no? If you don't understand, she had no right to go back and forth with him, but she didn't know manipulators don't stop because a manipulator is a manipulator. You can get it too. And we watched it live, how he manipulated that. And then on top of that, he not supposed to even discuss the case because the blind mice are not in there. So he has to get messages to them, what's going on. And he was supposed to be barred from Bigo. No, this ninja come on Bigo. like this whole thing is a fucking mock. Like people saying he's not getting justice. No, actually, the victims are not getting justice. They're not being heard at all. Like we heard 4 freaking people, including her, 5 women say how they was violated, and 2 men say how, yeah, this is true. This is what happened. We seen this. This is what they didn't hear nothing. All they heard was, well, she said, but y'all didn't notice the other 4 said the same thing too. They didn't hear shit. You got 2 damn jigaboos sitting out there causing havoc. And because the people want to speak, they have a content creator removed, because people is there wanting to support. They don't want us. And then even when the one that Lady D did, yes, I'm saying her name so people know, stay away from her. Not our Lady D, the one I had to remember I burnt her ass up before when she thought she was going to handle me, right? They sat up there. They don't want us there because now we ain't having it. We not having it. So they getting a lot of people telling them, oh, we bothering them. Oh, we harassing them. I wouldn't give a goddamn what they say. Court. These same 2 men, y'all got their fingerprints. They've been there for 2 years causing havoc. Now y'all want to believe them? Now they good citizens? Hey, Pinky. During that, Nature Boy acknowledged that they went over the judge head to get, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Went over the judge head to get the court shut down. Now he's making a mock out of them. And people keep saying, oh, he ain't been, y'all keep, what part of he's going to convince you to believe what he wants you to believe? What the fuck do you see though? Don't listen to him. Don't listen to me. What do you see? They say, hey, gag order because you did the drones. Hey, I'm going to use my First Amendment. They still do what the fuck they want to do. Hey, you can't talk to him. Oh, yes, we can. They letting him slide with a lot of shit. So hopefully they remember all the shit that they letting them slide with. So the minute Nature Nut says, hey, I didn't get, they keep shutting me down. They didn't want to do this. And hopefully he forgot all this stuff. Hopefully they remembering all the stuff they letting him and them birds get away with. They ain't nothing but some damn birds. Hopefully they remember that. But again, y'all gonna have to pick a side. This ain't no time. I don't want to deal with nobody who thinks that we are not logical. We logical thinkers as a mofo. We ain't nobody stupid over here. We pick a side because it's more than nature nut. Y'all want him to come out for, yes, first class. Hey, Ms. V, first class manipulator. Y'all got to pick a side. Do y'all? The question is, you want him in the community or not? We don't have to decide whether everybody's been baked. Everybody. They cannot say no. Why do we got to keep saying this over and over and over?
He was pairing them up. That alone proves that even the men are at risk around this nigga. His own brother, he tried to feed to some chomo, some weirdos.
His brother, his sister, his son, his daughter. And that's blood. That's blood. These are blood relatives. That's his DNA.
These grown men talk about black men all the time. And how many grown black men have been essayed themselves and never say a word?
Mm-hmm. They couldn't even say it up there neither. They couldn't even say it up there neither.
And it's the supporters too, though. She didn't say no. Nigga, first of all, what part of Natureboy saying that she said no do you not understand? That number one. And number two, you know why you drink all that Hennessy and stuff like that? It's because of Natureboy. That energy is flowing to the next generation because you backing this type of shit. You waving his flag. You waving the one that preyed on you. You waving a flag now. That's your daddy, whether you know it or not.
Yep. Then you got TKO. He come with the bullshit. I'm like, why did that pop up on my thing? I said, Ninja, you should know he don't like you, right? After you sat up there and punked him, what? You must don't know him. He don't like you. And the minute he could get you back for bruising his ego, he is.
He is. Will you touch TKO? Because you sure do wear a lot of foundation and color contacts and stuff like that. And you got an issue with women too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why they like him. But he don't like him because you embarrassed him. But you thinking y'all cool. Y'all ain't cool. Y'all caping for him. We in a sick world. And please keep exposing yourself. Keep exposing yourself so us people can leave y'all be. We gonna leave y'all be. I see TKO keys and I am crossing the fucking street. I don't be nowhere around these people because they demented. Y'all gotta get some leashes for your dog. Don't even let your dogs buy them. And then somebody could say, and the dog liked it. I said, God damn it.
I want to know whose dog that was. Somebody call Peter because Peter be on it.
Right. Do I want a dog to do it now? Of course you're going to say no, but you lie. If that dog come right now, remember that other dog, that real skinny dog? Remember the dog used to. Mm-hmm. Then that dog said, "Oh hell no, damn! I know that dog ran away."
The rooster too. Every time he starts the rooster.
Yep. Then Rooster said, "Not today." My damn dog got excited, started honk, 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 honk. He said, what, dog, what? I'm like, oh, damn, right? It was right on cue.
The animals can smell demons now. And there is no cure. That's another way I wanted to say. It's these compassionate women, the naive one, they try to get you with sympathy. They will whip your ass with your baby in your hands. Have y'all both with bruises and then turn into that nobody loves me spiel. That is important because they use that shit.
Yep. And Joyce said, I think she said Belle was 5-6 months. when he threw her ass across the room, right?
Velvet is
And then,
tiny.
right, and then she said, you know, she had to make Velvet get on the knees. She said because she couldn't believe it, the way he was beating her up, stomach big, not small. She was 5 to 6 months pregnant, and then I forgot what she said after that. And then she was like, please, I want it to stop. I want it to stop. Get on your knees. And had to make us. And then he was happy that I don't know if he said, bow to me, you better get on, something like that, he said. But this is this again, this is what we are not supposed to look at none of this. Right? We ain't supposed to look at none of this. Hey, we supposed to turn a blind eye to all of this because that is in the courts now. So what the fuck does that mean? You turn a blind eye. We ain't.
Mm-hmm.
Because baby, Malaya and them and F, they have aged out. When he come back, they are late 20s and 30s. He want the 18 and 19-year-olds. Y'all, only thing they are going to be good for now is recruiting. So he has more kids. We already know what he said he gonna do with the kids. If he have a girl, we already know what he said he gonna do with the little girl. I forgot what it's called when the men have to break the hymen. So this is what y'all want, and you keep throwing up court in my face. Goodbye.
As I said, Dwight is not who we gotta worry about. It's us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dwight this and Dwight that. Dwight ain't thinking about your dumb ass. That's why they're making jokes about this shit on the news. They let the dead bury the dead. There's not no ploy by Dwight when it regards this nigga right here. Absolutely not. And if they was using him for some get back some money, he's expired. And I guarantee you he ain't get enough for them. That's probably why he in panic mode now.
Yeah. Cause they young. They don't know how the pimp game go. It's a certain age limit. Y'all have exceeded the age. They want them younger. When he come home, what do you think? You gonna be 30 something? And he gonna you the queen? No.
He's not looking for love.
No, he's gonna be looking for
love. Growing with you is for love. He's not looking for love. No.
No, he gotta bring in a whole. Remember, majority of his crew left him, so he's down to 5 people. He has to recruit all over again. He gonna play with y'all while he get them 18, 19-year-olds because it makes them feel good to brainwash. It makes them y'all already butt broken. Y'all ain't no good for him. Your butt broken. He gets no pleasure. He gets pleasure with new blood, right? So I mean, they wouldn't understand that, but they're gonna. But the new girls that's gonna be coming there or coming to him because he's not gonna stop. As we see, he ain't gonna stop because it's in him.
As soon as he get away with something too, he finds it as validation. That means that he can keep going. And no, that's not true. But he's God, and he promised to God that he wouldn't touch another woman in violence after what happened to Maisha. Well, you lied to yourself. He can't even keep a promise to himself. Since he God, or the Most High, either or, I don't care how you spin it. All he care about is getting through the next day.
Pain, torture,
Hopefully getting something out of somebody.
He will really make some get off when they cry, when they yelling and cry. I'm sorry. While they on the floor in pain, that's when he really get off. That's where the big nut coming at, right? Mm-hmm. When you sit
because
up
he
there
said to
holding
Velvet.
What?
Go on. He said I remember that video as clear as day. She said, "I've been sitting here all day." He gonna accuse her of trying to get at True of all people. No, she said, "I've been sitting here all day. I'm on that rug in front of the window. I've been nursing my baby all day, and I haven't left." What are you talking about? We having a peaceful day. We just starting shit to be starting. Don't act like y'all that's incompetent. That y'all don't know what time it is when it comes to shit like that. He can't be
And
saved.
no, and then you're gonna have people say they're gonna try to say, well, they did what they want to do, and they had the fights. And no, he manipulated that. What the fuck? It wasn't peaceful because he didn't want it. He is the leader. He could have been like, first fight, you gotta go. He wants you to fight. How many times square up, square up? What? I'll make her do this. So it ain't like they had a fight. That doesn't give him a brownie point because they was fighting. That would prove that he doesn't have control. He sets up the damn fights. He pits them against one another. Like again, we got like tomorrow. I think tomorrow is court again. Again, I don't know. I don't Booker. He punked you, and he's not good for business, buddy. He called you incompetent.
Bet
There's
you he
no
can't
way.
spell it.
The ain't nowhere in the world you're gonna snatch the mic from me publicly, and knowing that this man is a social media person. So everybody on social media saw Booker get punked. Unless you down with it, Booker, you got punked. And you a man too. That man snatched that. Like you don't have to kiss Natureboy. You ain't got nothing to lose. He got life. He's supposed to be a client and he's supposed to respect you. And he punked your ass because we watched it. Everybody watched it. All his live coverage, and that man punked the shit out of you. And then he made the poor judge come out of character. Hopefully they remember that. If I was, he better be lucky I ain't Booker. He better be lucky. Because you bad for business. You are bad for business. People
I'm
make
writing a letter
doctors.
to Biden. We in
Right.
an
So
election year.
can you
It's court.
imagine? People
It's court.
and people do shorts, right? Booker, do you need for people to see you in shorts all over saying you incompetent? Somebody telling you that in jail snatching the bite. He ain't good for business. He effed your business all the way up. You forget. All you gotta do is put that one little clip. And every time somebody look up Booker's name, they're gonna see the word you incompetent right next to it. And people
I
just
want to
put
know
mm-hmm.
how many other viruses do they have out here that the CDC ain't worried about? Why are all these different branches connected to this cult just like shrugging their shoulders?
It's too many things that's going under the fucking rug with that. Because if they have said that, I don't understand how they're not even back in contact with them. They ain't reach out. I don't even know. It's too much stuff that even him getting locked up in every country. This ninja, he really think he is unstoppable. And again, he could think that all he want. But if you got a following behind you that's talking this bullshit, that's feeding the devil more.
Keep it up. Kev's right. Let him go down with the shit. This the dumbass shit you want to die on? Goofy. When you get to the real maker, you're gonna have to atone. And I'd love to see what y'all motherfuckers say then.
And the prosecutors is not even asking the right question because they never even asked her what made you want to be queen. Remember, these are the 4 questions they're gonna ask her tomorrow. They didn't even ask her why did she want to be queen when she has to explain. Remember, she said something about she wanted to be queen to make a difference and all that other stuff. I don't know why they keep thinking they're going to do that. She don't remember Joy tried to do that before, right? Okay, right. But even who she still they feel that way because you see them getting beat. You feel whatever. But it doesn't take away. She only said that because he beat the shit out of Malaya. And he the one said, oh, we're going to have to get a new wife. I mean, a new queen, which she was never queen. We got to pick a queen. That's how, she needs to. I don't know why they're not letting her tell the story. Right? I don't know why they making it seem like she wasn't scared when she went back in that house. Even if she got no, she once she got up there, that nigga turned into a beast. She seemed the goddamn devil. That's why her ass froze. She was scared for her damn life.
And he's twice the size of her, almost twice the age.
And everybody say they are really small. Everybody, they said when you really see them, they are all really tiny.
And at the time, malnourished too. So imagine, did you let a Chihuahua? So what? A Chihuahua is supposed to what? Run up on a polar bear, or do you think they're gonna freeze? And I don't care. Stupidity is not an excuse. Stupid. Somebody preying on somebody else's stupidity or naivete or weakness just because they got away with it at the time. They got away with committing the act does not mean that it's right or it's legal.
And then he's planting his seed. So TKO is another nature boy. Keys is another nature boy. We don't know how many more nature boys there is because we don't see them. They have cults is what's in now. Even when people, I was looking at some of the news things, and what they did was they showed him with all the women there. Do you know how many men in the comments said, "Oh, I need to make me a cult. If this is a cult, well, I've been doing this wrong. I need to make a cult." When you see somebody get, which is true, someone on his IG page today said, "Oh, we already know he take." Well, Cav already said he taking a stand, right?
He getting up there?
Yeah, because he had 2 years to figure out how he's going to explain why he called upstairs. He had 2 years to figure that out. He had 2 years to figure it out. He got 2 years to tell a different story from what he said, calling her all types of prostitutes and shit. He got 2 years to figure out all of that.
You know what he gonna do? He gonna say, "Mommy wasn't there, Daddy wasn't there," because that's always his go-to. Like it's an excuse, and y'all goofies fall for it. I bet you he gonna throw everything at the wall to see what stick.
He gonna say the same thing. We made love, and you can't be. They're gonna ask him direct questions. He gonna be like, "But did you see everything?" He gonna be disrupting them. But did you see the letter? Ninja, we didn't ask you that. We didn't ask you that. We didn't ask you that. It's gonna be. I mean, he has been preparing for this show. I think he should, but if he gonna take it, go right it. He ain't really got no witnesses but him, right? So yeah, he by right, he should take it, right? He been in his mind for 2 years. But see, you ain't gonna mock me when I'm the judge, and you ain't gonna embarrass my business if I'm the lawyer. Because even if he win, it doesn't matter because people is gonna put that incompetent part, baby. You in history. And you can't be like, but I won. Nah, he won the case. He called you incompetent. He won. You had to stick around. He won it because he's telling you what to do. You a man. You ain't even man up. Like Ninja, what? He needs you. And if he can't respect you as a man, then let him fire you. You sitting up there looking like a fool every time. They said the people who was in the court, every time Natureboy kept saying stuff to him, snatching the thing from him. Ninja, what?
Snatching the paper?
Yeah. The what he was reading or writing or something. He was very disrespectful to Booker the whole damn time.
At least you'll represent yourself. Just do it. Just do it. You Dr. Bishop, right? Represent yourself. I dare you. I dare you. You a punk if you don't.
So
and it's Malia's fault. It's Malia's fault if you don't. How about that?
And then he did, and it's crazy that he made sure he timed it perfectly when the jurors left, right? He made sure the jurors was gone so they couldn't see that outburst, right? But the thing is, they're not allowed to see it, but he's allowed to talk about it in on social media. Like, how does that go? How do they get to put like he gets to warn his peoples and people who might testify, because remember, they're not supposed to know neither what's going on in the court if they're going to testify, but they do know. And I don't know how they're not sending these things to the court, or they probably are.
They probably
But
are.
as he see, they not doing nothing. Again, ain't nobody doing nothing about it. So the jurors is not allowed to hear nothing, but the witnesses are. Like, is that legal?
Send it to the state. Forget the county. Send it to the state. If you got to send it to Biden office, it's an election year and they need that black vote bad.
Well, they got one day to do it because she want this wrapped up by Friday. So they better get it in yesterday.
Because we got it all.
And they done made a mock. He put it out there. Like, fuck you. He can't say fuck you to the court. He's saying the court saying F him. No, he's saying F you to the courts. Because just because of technicality of what she said, that ninja, you ain't gonna never know. Oh my goodness.
And you know what else too, Shug? You know how many of them said he came up on my algorithm?
Yeah, at all hours. I wasn't looking for his ass.
Pass the mic to Facebook. Pass the mic to YouTube.
Even though I did see him on Sinetta's couch, like, that was this dirty looking man, right? But remember, he didn't have a channel. I seen him on Sinetta's channel. And then then I seen him on Digital Pit Boss. This is the first one, the first person who covered him, right? When they was going at it, but it still wasn't him. Then next thing you know, his stuff started coming. And I was like, what the hell? This is before the ratchiness. This is when he was talking about the food and stuff.
No, but they was bringing up his escort and pass. I remember they used to get on him about that.
No, this was before that. This before they found all that out. So people didn't really know the extent in the beginning. We knew something was off, but again, he got to will you in. He got to will you in. So of course we didn't see that in the beginning. But I still, he still wasn't my cup of tea. I'm like, he looked dirty, nasty. He's like, he got all types of STDs. This is what I'm saying to myself. Remember, his right around his lips and face always stayed white, like because he's in the wrong weather. What the type of herpes that he's got, is in the wrong weather. So that's why them breaks out. They was having them breakouts like that. Hey, Miss Douglas.
And it's because we from a particular place. He claimed to be from Harlem or whatever like that, and we could see a fake one a mile away too. That too always had me looking at him side eye like, nigga, please. He just never, and all that cheesing in your face. He can give me the energy of that. Let me hold $1 type nigga.
And even other people who want to get their life together, if he come out, they're gonna feel so scared because he's gonna have so much power, and they think it, and they know that when he had a little bit of power before, he sent people after people. If you got followers all over, all you gotta do is say, "Hey, go get that ninja. I got you, chief." And they don't even know him. But when you got that power like that, so it's social media. It doesn't matter where you at. If he got followers in every state and countries and stuff like this, them people gonna be really scared. But again, these knuckleheads don't care about that.
Wives, they have special halfway houses for incidents like this.
Right?
So I don't want y'all to at least try. Just try. Change your name.
They're gonna have to do something. And it's a shame because now they're going to have to leave their family again. They're going to have to do, because believe me, B, he is not letting that go unscathed. All of them who has to testify, everyone who have said something about, he taking notes. He's taking notes. And we don't even know what he's conspiring in the jail. We don't even know. But people not even thinking about these people's safe. That's how dangerous this man is. Nobody's even thinking about what he's going to do to these people. And you know he got to get them back. So a lot of people, they have a lot of blood on their hands, man. They're gonna have a lot of blood on their hands. Whoever support him, you're gonna have a lot of blood on your hands. Congratulations.
He finding a way to blame something on you. Please believe that. Maybe not in this case, but he's gonna get more charges, and he definitely gonna find something to pin on you. Look at the drones at all. Look at the drones, and Zoka's still in there for 1,400. 1,400. My rent ain't even 1,400. It's way less. I wish my rent was 1,400. You can't get her out of there.
Hell no, they're not taking none of Poppy money to get her out of there. Hell no. They had to buy that. They had to buy that jacket. They had to buy that ugly ass that paisley jacket and the clothes. You know they had to hook Poppy up.
Yeah, him and TKO was going back and forth all the time. He go back and forth with every nigga on social media too. Because anytime anybody get a point or a box checked above his, he gets mad. He can't handle it. Even the women. You see how Joy.
But they caping for him now. They making videos for him. They can't. I'm like, yeah, because y'all all fucking deviants. But he don't like none of y'all because he wants to be the almighty. So that wouldn't. But now I realize y'all carbonation. TKO is carbonation. Keys is carbon. All of them big old people are. We gotta realize they are carbonation. That's who they are. He's their guard too. Oh no, yes, he is. If you can't see what the fuck we see, this video is not gonna. I'm not gonna be cursing, but I'm cursing because this video is not even gonna be yellow. It's gonna be red. It's gonna be ineligible, right? Because of the things that I showed earlier, and you really can't. They're not gonna. They're not gonna okay this video. But I had to put it out there. I had to put it out there, and now I had some more to put out there, but I'm like, I didn't want to put the one out there with the baby. But I'll probably find some more. I don't know if YouTube put some of my old videos up there. You'll probably find some more. But every time somebody come here, I'm gonna have them talk about how much you like the dog. That they go your master, the dog liquor.
Send it to Peter, y'all. Send it to Peter. They'll get on it.
And he can't say that's it. He stole TKO whole personnel. He had wick locks one day. Oh yeah, cause he punking him. I told you he don't like nobody, and I don't know what I think he said Keys was his manager, whatever. And then you gotta remember, if they on Bigo, he is there. What he's still making. I mean, everybody made money. Like you got the Sybil chick. She stayed there long enough just to write her book. I can see, and then you couldn't testify, bitch. You wrote a whole book. You couldn't come testify, right? You really? You got the people in there again. Cut the small fish off because they're gonna be making a documentary. So they're gonna be making this. That's gonna be millions of dollars from what we're seeing. That's why they let him do a lot of shit too. Because the more stupid he act, that's more money in their pockets. He has to separate himself from the other cult leaders. So people want to watch. People are going. They already know people are going to watch it. So they show us pieces, we end up getting it, but that good live coverage, no, they're saving that for the big fish. So they can narrate it the way they want to.
Blanche, you're absolutely right. The narcissists do not have personality. That's why he keep morphing into something else. Because he was doctor. There was one time you could find old pictures of him dressed like Malcolm X. Then he had on the Arab garb. He had the headdress, a Native American fake ass. I'm gonna call it in Native American, because that's what it was, headdress made of polyester feathers. Then it was back to Africa type. Then it was all type of stuff. It was the nails. Then he was putting on the foundation like TKO with the fake jewelry.
Mhm.
All type of stuff. All type of stuff. I've never seen him in
Even
his own.
if I'm not mistaken, when he went to go meet Keys, didn't he go rent him a car like he was the man?
Yeah. With them skinny broads with him. He thought them skinny broads was gonna get him in the club with a basket and some skinny broads. It was like, nah, nigga.
And then imagine going to a club with that crazy lunatic, and you can't even have no fun. You gotta sit in the goddamn corner. Oh, we had a party because you scared to move. You got. Why don't you just get the whole damn thing like you? I mean, cover your face. If you're gonna play the role the whole damn way. Cover your face and shit, right? But it ain't gonna help you because you can't do nothing to stop them ass whoopings, right? You can't do nothing. He gonna find something. He got the sister say he got mad because he said, "Why they all listening to me?" Right? Because like damn, now I got to go start some shit now. How dare all of y'all be good? The nerve, right? The nerve of you.
It was tired and hungry and hungry on top of tired and scared. You want them to comply, comply, comply. Now you got a whole bunch of people gotta clap their hands while you walk right off a cliff because they scared to say, "Hey, cliff is right there.
Mm-hmm.
Watch your step."
Uh, after we dog your ass out, after we dog you out, right? We're gonna after we dog your ass out, you will be blocked, but we're gonna dog your ass out first. Pick a side. We are not stupid. If it's something we want to learn about the law that's containing it, we will. We know how the law goes. We don't need for you to tell us. You're not going to sway us. There's no way we've been watching this and covering it for and you're going to sway us. We didn't start these channels and you think you're going to sway us now. We've been doing this. Some people have been doing it for 7 years. The new ones are coming. Everybody trying to, he's a cash cow right now. People that are bigger channels never covered it. So they're taking our views away because in the analytics, they're coming up first. Now the little people are now at the bottom. So we literally have to put each other's names in there to really find each other. Now we got the Caucasian people. Now all of a sudden they're watching it and they care. It is a cash cow right now, but not for the little ones because we was never in it for the money. Yeah, you get a couple of dollars, but we don't get no money. So they
And let's
drowned
make
out.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, boo. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying we don't get nothing, but that was it. Go ahead, baby.
I'm saying that they keep harping on their emotions and not realizing. I don't know if they troll at this point. That's why I think they trolling too. Because
Mm-hmm.
the facts are the facts are the facts. It don't matter how you feel about the law or what you think is morally just or whatever. We talk about the law is the law is the law is the law. Consent is not just yes or like someone letting you do it. It could be like no persuasion. You can't persuade a chick to or a man to take off their underwear. You can't coerce them to. You can't put them in a compromising position and put your dominance and aggression over them. And even if they comply, it doesn't mean I say yes. If you don't read the
Mm-hmm.
law, you're gonna get caught up just like him. I don't care how much you debate whether that's right or wrong or morally judged or understood or well, I can't read your mind. Yeah, all that is well and good, but as far as you want to take it, whatever. But that's not what's at stake here. That's not what we're talking about. The law says dot dot dot. You can talk about
Mm-hmm.
how just the law is later. Right now, learn the law.
This is ridiculous. But you know what? I'm gonna Cab, you wanna close us out? Cab.
Yeah, yeah. I just, I just want everybody to really just take in what was said tonight. You know, Saint Hudson and Suge and Nene articulated everything so well, you know, and like I said, I didn't mean to be long-winded, but I don't really need to put anything else on. There's no more I could say. I was kind of, for the first time in a while, you know, just been at a loss for words. But yeah, this is how we change things. So let's keep pushing, and I appreciate y'all.
And get ready for tomorrow.
And yeah, share the live, y'all, because our people that's been on this case forever are falling out of the algorithm, as Shook just said. So make sure you not only like it, but you also share it. You could share it on Twitter or whatever. It doesn't even have to be certain places. Just hit share and copy and paste that link wherever you see fit. Even if it's texted to your homie.
Yeah, because they done. All right, guys, here we go. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for being here. Oh, thank you, Miss V. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, family.
I'm so happy.